devices.
Dude, we derailed the entirety of everything like a couple games ago. And we're just like, we're just not gonna do it. Oh look, we're gonna send other people over there. Oh look, they slaughtered everybody. Whatever.
Oh, look, one of the children are dead.
Erickson got angsty about it.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I was like,
So-
well,
If I got that much.
Okay.
Recap of where we were at last time. And
Well,
let me turn
no,
my
I'm
volume
a-
up because I can't
let
hear
me-
you guys very well.
let me start real quick because I was still setting up until like right before you got in here.
Oh, go ahead. Take your
Okay,
time,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. So.
I need to tweet out that I'm not gonna be.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shadowrun, Episode 2, Day freaking, 8. Today we deal with the great fun that we stirred up last week. And boy, is it gonna be a trip. I'm joined by a lot of people. Let me just go down the list. I'm joined by AP, Asimov, Harpy Brother _1, Napkin, Ren Fox, and Staged Games. Let's get into it.
Nice.
Oh, cool. You have this set up so it actually does like light up our faces when we're talking on the overlay.
Yep, yep.
Hey Kenneth, send
Fuck,
send Rin the new token, the one that I gave for you.
However,
Yeah.
that does completely break things in the instance that people leave
Someone
the Discord.
drops. Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine. If that happens, I can just.
Nobody leave. Everybody just stay here.
Yeah,
No,
everyone
no,
stick
we have to
to
be
the-
like on the ball about fixing stuff up.
Yeah. So I can fix that if that happens. It's no big deal.
Mm.
Now I have to actually put out the promotions. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I can just do that as time passes. So
Okay.
Which is what
Yeah,
I do.
we're getting started explaining where we were at last time. So,
I know nothing. Woo!
Nyomo
No.
moved into Rin's apartment, Rinkie, and when that occurred, somebody, something, some entity broke into Rinkie's apartment, unloads a burst of a submachine gun right into his chest and knocks him out immediately, and then grapples away before Nyomo, who's flying into a rage at this point, can pursue. Erickson, Kenneth, and Asimov, as well as Nyomo, make a mixed pursuit, with Kenneth and Nyomo staying by Rin's side, and Erickson and Asimov moving in, Asimov playing Overwatch, and Erickson moving in person.
Yeah, you main in Diva in Overwatch, or you main in Sombra because you're a hacker? Is that what you're doing?
Alright, let's enough of that. We knew where that was going. But
damn.
this being escaped down a maintenance hatch in the bottom of a parking garage and ran out to a public waterway into a water treatment plant. And managed to lose Erickson, but the Matrix Overwatch and the Astral Projection from Nyomo was able to track down where it was, which ended up being a stuffer shack of all places. Basically a convenience store of all of the just late night garbage food that you can think of.
Yep.
Erickson says, I think we got it cornered, and lets everybody know that it's time to move in. We might have some contacts. And they they stay outside the place as some lady enters the stuffer shack, and then shortly thereafter, an explosion completely rocks the place. The person that they were targeting ended up helping out some people who were stuck under some buildings. Meanwhile, everyone else sitting outside, and completely rock the runners who were inside and trying to do something that no one figured out.
Mm-hmm.
And as the would-be assassin left after a easy mop-up on the amateurs who laid the explosion, there was an altercation in the parking lot, and things got pretty heated. And when Erickson went to fire, his gun jammed. Which is the
That's
only
new.
thing. only thing possible keeping this new individual alive. And
You're missing why they almost got shot.
No.
what did you say?
You're missing why they almost got shot.
Yeah, due to the fact that they tried to assassinate Rin, and part of that is because this individual claims that Rin is part of the Yakuza, or a former member at least.
Yep. Accurate.
So, Nyomo went to the hospital where Rin was being kept and interrogated him. Didn't really get a whole lot out of him, aside from just a general admission. Yeah, I've done some things I'm not proud of.
Don't forget the distracted
important
nurse.
part, though. Yes.
So the best part.
Was that was Kenneth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure was.
Kenneth managed to get them in after hours by seducing and sleeping with one of the nurses at the front desk.
Woo, my boy, get you some.
Yeah, man.
Good.
It's not
good
X gonna
job.
give it to you. It's
Kenneth's
gonna give it to you.
gonna give it to you.
What?
And the last piece of information is part of what diffused the situation outside the mart, which was Asimov was notified by one of his contacts that there was a smuggling run with pretty good pay, 5,000 a head, that might be able to use some close combat muscle. And given that this individual that had just tried to kill Rin had also completely murderlated one of the go-gangers and amateur runners in the mart, it seemed like a good option.
Wait. What's going on with that last part? So that person.
The new character pretty much just fucked up some guys in the supermarket, and Asimov was like, "Oh, hey, you're good in close combat. I'd like you want a job?"
You're the only person that I've seen that I can get a hold of that uses a melee weapon.
I have a battle axe on my back. Forget that.
But you can't
I've
use.
seen
It's
you
your
use
way
it.
to
You
use.
can't use it.
I've used it. Don't make me throw edge every time I use it just to murder somebody.
Pam, you don't have the edge stat to back that up.
No, you don't.
I do. I have
Which edge do
I
you
have almost
have?
max. I have like was it 6 or 7?
Jeez.
Yeah, I have
Oh, you might have
plenty
more.
of
Oh, okay,
edge.
fair enough. You do have the stats to back that up. That's not
Yeah.
sustainable. That's like less sustainable than the oil industry.
Jeez.
Wow.
Not in America.
no.
It's not. Heyo.
You've got 3 guys here from Texas and you say that.
I know. Right?
Hey, the
I
oil
mean,
4
industry.
guys,
Wait,
I'm sorry,
ain't
4
no
guys
friend
from
to me.
Texas.
Who is the fourth one?
Yeah, who's the fourth one?
You have
Wait.
Death
Oh,
Harvey,
right. Christ,
Rin,
I forgot.
and
I forgot
Napkin.
Death was from Texas.
Oh yeah, napkins here. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, Napkin's here.
Texas.
I haven't
Okay,
heard
it's
you,
okay.
so I
I
didn't
forget.
know.
I forget napkins here sometimes too.
I
He's
completely
just so silent.
He uses tissues sometimes instead of napkins. Alright.
No issues there.
Paper towels are your best friend.
Uh,
But anyways, so we just left the market area, which David was sleeping through. He decided to turn off the tax off and take it an early night. Maybe had a lady over, who knows.
Who knows?
My hand. You mean lefty and righty?
Yeah, man. You gotta build that strength somehow, right?
There you go.
I actually did kick up my strength with karma. So
I was gonna say, can I roll?
Repetition.
Can I roll for a strength gain due to that?
roll for swole.
0.01.
Nice. I mean, that's like 1 point for every 10 days. So, like, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
like I just need to
No,
do it a
that's,
couple
that's
hundred
one
more
for like
times.
every 100 days.
Yeah,
And
so
it's
just
gonna
need
be
to do
diminishing
100 more
returns.
times.
Dimension. Damn.
Alright.
It's like your life.
Anyway, how's your sex life?
Non-existent.
Active.
I mean, fucking, yeah, Kenneth can say active. That's
Yeah,
true.
man. Just like Scrubs, you know, how's your penis? Okay.
Okay.
So,
I am
Moving right along.
because we have had enough sex talk and enough recap. We are in there. We are good to go. I'm gonna pull up Rin's stream just to see how this looks because I'm actually really interested in it.
It looks pretty good, honestly.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, you might want to check mine to see to see the difference. Because I saw how you were doing it with the little icons next to everything.
Yeah, that's why the little circuitry has off crops, so that that it can connect to the little Discord bubbles.
Okay, this actually looks really cool.
Like some of the stuff is like off centered and everything, but I set it up in like 5 minutes. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do the cropping and everything when I have some more time.
Wow, what a tryhard.
Yeah, boy, fucking love tryharding.
All right, so. Anyways, you guys bailed from the Stuffer Shack way early in the morning. There's no meat contact or anything for the new run, and it looks like there's no issues with Mr. S after Erickson having called him off last night.
Every time you guys say Mr. S, I think of Arrested Development. Mr. F.
Christ.
The joke with him is that he works for Ares. Mr. S. Never mind. It used to make more sense to me. Anyway.
Okay, not to me. Okay.
Yeah.
But, so, time to turn it in for the night. I'm assuming, unless somebody else wants to be doing something. I know Kenneth is getting laid. Who knows how long that's going to take?
5
And-
seconds.
I was gonna say 5.
Yomo's leaving the room
Yeah.
with Rin in it. Rin's still kind of hopped up on pain pills.
Little bit. Pretty all right.
Come on,
Is that okay, staged?
Yeah, go ahead and GR it.
All right.
Alright, question mark? Junkrat fair, to be honest. I just realized that. You said that in chat. Nice.
How many do I need for that?
We'll go ahead and call that an extended test. Have it be about like a 2-hour interval. So every test is 2 hours, and we'll go for 12 successes for something that's just kind of...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Kind of at quality.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to do tonight, but I do have a call I'm going to need to make here tomorrow.
Actually, you have something you do need to do. All of the programs that you just kind of leached off of me,
You're going to need to maintain those.
you're going to need to roll maintenance on them at some point.
Can't you just releach them?
It's basically because they're pirated, they're not getting or like put together myself. Like they're not getting updates. So as cybersecurity advances, for example, your stealth program becomes less effective, stuff like that. So you basically need to manually patch cracked software.
Well, I still gotta sleep.
Yep. Sleep is important. But
No, I know it's not.
anyways,
Erickson's gonna roll for that. What do I roll on that anyway?
that's
Software?
going to be software. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just roll that for like a couple of hours just to relax after running my ass off.
Is that just flat software?
Yes. It's like the right hand side on your software stat.
Actually, flat software, but
Yeah. Because it's software and your what is it,
not like
logic skill.
Software plus a program.
Well, it's software logic. Yeah.
Question for GM Stage Bro. So I still have that other gun. I assume at some point I can sell it. Can you please refill that with tea? I assume you're doing that. Cool. But yeah, she just walked by and grabbed my cup, and I was like, "What?" Anyway, I know, right? But yeah, so I assume.
Yeah, your other gun. If you want to sell it, you can do that. You can
That way, I'm not carrying around 20 sniper rifles.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can kind of stow it away. One of the two will work.
I'd actually stow it just because it's completely street legal, so it
in the instance that you do need to use something where you're concerned about legality, for instance, the border crossing you're likely going to be doing very shortly.
Oh, Are any of us like gonna get questioned by ICE or anybody, immigration? Anybody here?
Probably
Have
it's
problems?
tier.
So basically, the Tieringayer, I can't pronounce that ever. Their borders are tantamount to trying to leave North Korea.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Hmm.
So like, there's a giant zone somewhere with mines and bad things. Not literally, I assume, but is there
But like,
actual
it's,
mines?
No, there-
it's,
Mines.
Oh, there are
it's
mines.
extremely secure and extremely.
I have a
easy
mine
to
detector on
filter.
my bike.
I
I
was
literally
gonna say,
do.
we have a mine detector on that bike.
Isn't Tieringayer like basically Oregon?
Yes.
Yep.
Aren't there a bunch of fucking rivers?
Yes.
Columbia River is right there. That's the main one. And then actually there's like all the tributary nonsense going on, near the ocean. But other than that, it's mostly just the Columbia River.
What I'm thinking is my van has an amphibious function.
They would see it.
I was gonna say common sense on that. How likely am I to get away with that, GM?
Unless you manage to find an area with immensely dense, like, I can't think of the word for upper forestation.
Yomo,
Canopy.
Canopy, there you go. With a very dense canopy, then you are going to be in a world of hurt there.
You can just afford it on my motorcycle.
See
My
what
motorcycle has a mine detector on it. So,
See what my
so we can-
character does, in all the smuggling runs that I typically do, is I just pick stuff up and then fly it over on small drones.
What are we smuggling? Are we smuggling real people or what?
No, it's replicants.
You don't know yet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I didn't even know we were smuggling. Hey, do we have anything like for that job that I was doing, the super hard one that we were gonna get paid dank amounts of money for?
Dang.
It ended up kind of going to the wayside due to
All right.
you
Nobody
not being
has the
around.
requisite skills.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like we literally could not have finished that job.
Yeah.
All right.
Like we didn't have anybody who could craft that mask.
Meh. Magic. I actually had some ideas. There was the
Yeah.
guy that made the new MP7s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Definitely a possibility.
That
Yeah,
would
But
have
then we would have had to pay him, and that would have taken a cut off the job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone kind of turns it in for the night. I'm assuming. Anything else going on? And Erickson, you still have those roll. Oh, that roll right there was your spool up for it.
I'm in a coma.
So, you are running rating 6 software, which means you're going to need to at least be rolling 12s for maintenance.
Well, I mean, it's an extended test.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
an
patching a
extended
couple
test.
things.
Yeah. But that's per piece of software.
Oh
Or you need
wait,
to-
can I use my agent to help me with this?
You can go ahead. Actually, no, the agent doesn't have a software skill. That would be like making self-replicating code.
Well, yeah,
So
but I
we
mean,
need an AI.
yeah, but I mean, I can use its logic. At least I could use flat logic, couldn't I? And I'm not asking it to make a separate role. I'm just saying, like, I have a program that's at least capable of parsing for errors and stuff. I would assume.
That would be the same thing as an IDE, which is included in literally every comlink. Think of it as the software you would use for edit.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're getting out of it.
Damn.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So I need 12 successes on each program.
Yes.
Rip.
Cracked software is a huge time sink.
I should probably hire an outside coder to work on it for me. Like how viable is that idea now that I think about it?
It's pretty viable, although at that point you may as well be paying to buy a legit version.
Well, no, because legit versions can't be used for illegal activity.
True.
Yeah.
And as I understand it, if you remove the protection on that, you remove the update functionality, correct, Amundo?
Which is also going back to the same issue. I mean, you can use selective programs for things you won't be doing necessarily illegally. Armor is a good example.
There's there's no way to use that program. It's not an active use program. So
You still
Ice.
have to have it loaded though whenever you want to use it.
Yeah.
Remember that hacker programs are like a wizard spellbook. You need to have them be loaded actively for them to be there. I haven't been enforcing that because it's really difficult to bookkeep right now, but over time I'm going to ask you guys to start managing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
and it also gets to the point that like when you're
works.
running like rating 6 comlinks and stuff. I mean, that's what 12 programs you have active. That's more than you'll realistically need for most situations.
Right.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I mean, you do get a lot of, like, you can have backups. Each agent counts as its own program.
Hmm.
So if you start running duplicate agents,
Mm-hmm.
Just get a second comm link and then run agents off of it.
Christ.
It's legitimate.
it gets pretty ludicrous in terms of the things you have to manage.
Yeah.
Did you say ludicrous? Like with X? Can I give it to you?
X gonna give it to you.
Buddha!
Christ. Okay, so
Anyway,
we're
in that case, that'll be a maintenance roll on my agent, which is at the moment only rating 4 anyway.
Yeah.
Which means
So,
I need to have 8 successes on it, I believe.
Yep.
So what are we doing the the next morning? Are we like getting ready to do that smuggling thing?
So you guys wake up, and let me send out something to Asimov real quick.
Yeah, I have one call to a certain somebody I gotta make about this.
One moment, though.
You have half a moment.
I'm gonna take a full moment, and you can't stop me.
Damn.
Well, it's a good thing you
Rule
asked for
to
a call.
overthrow GM.
It's been at least 3 moments at this point.
That's still the first moment. Don't tell me it's been more than a moment.
I'm just saying.
More than a moment, baby.
It's like when somebody says they'll be back in a flash, and it's been like 5 minutes,
It's all context dependent.
and you're all
The more
like,
you harass me
"What
about
kind
it,
of
the less
flash?"
my train of thought goes.
Like, are we talking like a lightning flash, or like, somebody flashing you, and this is how long you want them to be flashing you?
Christ.
Yes, my man. Oh, there's no mouse wheel. That's hard to scroll through Discord without a mouse wheel.
Yeah. Agreed.
I have
It's
like
not
20
fun.
Discords.
It's not fun.
No.
I really wish there was a functionality to let you have 2 columns of discords.
That would,
Ooh,
be
that would be
nice.
nice.
So nice.
Suggest it, patent it, sell it.
I
mean, they're gonna do video
anything for
eventually.
us.
Yeah, Asimov, I hope you got that message up there. And you are
I
making a call out to a certain somebody. Can you elaborate, please? I have your character sheet, but I can never remember who is whom and what.
The border agent that I'm,
Gotcha. Yep, gotcha.
the one that's slightly in love with me.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a girl?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's a boat.
It's
a Neopet.
both.
It's a plane.
It's a Neopet.
It's
We're
a
canon,
So-
it's a Neopet.
As
So,
to
yeah,
as
you
to the
need
message
to-
you sent me, would there be any reason that it would be an issue?
It is a border crossing, but there shouldn't be, as long as you're smart about it.
Yeah, like I'm always
Nobody's got a
smart.
criminal sin. Nobody brings along anything illegal. All of that jazz.
how illegal are we talking here?
Well, like there's
Even
certain
slightly.
people who will have a what's called a criminal sin, where like you actually have a criminal record.
Oh,
Mhm.
It's a negative quality that gives you like 10 points for build.
whew.
And I'm a sinner, but I have a standard one.
Mm-hmm.
And Rusty Shackleford.
Saying.
Rusty
I actually have extra,
Shackleford.
even though I don't think I need them. That's one of those things that I bought forever
So
ago.
do I have to bring the rabble with me, or is this
It's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. However you want to deal with it. Anyways, though, make that D6 roll to make your call. You need to avoid a 1.
And before 1,
Oh, you got
Alright,
a
that's
wow.
not a 1.
it's not a 1. Good job.
You had a 1 in 6 chance of fucking up. You did well. Yeah, and you did good.
Asimov, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been busy up here.
Haven't seen you at the border in a while. I assume things are good. I kind of
Pretty
missed
good.
it.
That's why I'm calling. I'm wondering what your schedule looks like when I can make a visit down.
Well, I'm on
You know,
evenings the rest of the week.
I definitely enjoy the search when you're working.
Oh Lord, this guy.
I always make sure that it's extra thorough.
Gotta protect the homeland, don't we?
Don't you know it? Good thing I trust you.
All right,
Gotta
so
get those-
I
Just fucking get it over with.
Gotta get those
Oh.
voluntary full cavity searches.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be on 3 to 11 the rest of the week. Just make sure that you catch the right station. You know the one.
oh yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, I'll give you a call the day of.
Absolutely.
See you
Looking
later.
forward to it. All right.
Good shit.
That's some good shit right there, man. Yep, some good shit, man. Yeah.
I roll to fuck GM.
I knew that was coming.
Get in line.
I'm pretty sure you guys do that on a weekly basis.
Get in line. Did I hear train?
Jeez.
My dice say that I succeeded once.
Yeah, it's a one-night stand. I'm not impressed.
Oh.
Get
You don't,
fucked.
you don't need to be impressed. I got what I wanted.
Get
Yeah, he got
fucked.
fucked.
One
Awesome.
more thing. I'm gonna pay by check.
Yeah, the thing is, you said
there's-
get fucked, but he did get fucked.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's my role to do it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll gremlins, and you glitched.
Fuck off.
You end up at a lonely night with a bunch of towels and a picture.
And the gremlin.
And a couple of gremlins.
So Asimov, how exactly is this border crossing going to work? Like, basically, as long as we don't have our shit sitting right now out in the open, she's not gonna search it and confiscate shit from us, or what?
I mean, I can always try and fast talk if they try.
Oh, she'll check, but she won't. I mean, this is out of character, but she's gonna check, but she's not gonna be as thorough,
Like I said, just hidden compartment, something. No worries, right?
We'll see.
Just wondering whether it's safe to take my shit along. That's like I have a shit ton of rated R stuff.
It's
I have an
don't-
F-rated thing.
Yeah, don't bring big weapons. Small arms.
Can I break down my gun?
Nah.
Actually, no, it was
Actually,
broken down. In the
That actually
fucking
does.
package.
That does remind me. I am wondering because I was looking around, couldn't find it. If there are any dedicated cases for collapsible weapons, because I have one.
I
shit,
believe I've seen that. I don't remember where it is though.
I actually do have easy breakdown on my gun, so I could take it.
I don't have
No,
easy
you
breakdown,
couldn't,
but I
because they
had to
would
put
still say that's a gun.
That's a gun.
Yeah.
That's a gun.
You can break it down and try and stow it away. It's more concealable that way, but they're still gonna confiscate it if that.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down our guns,
For
me and Erickson, and we're just gonna shove it into Asimov for his full cavity.
No, we shove it into the pixie. Remember?
Yeah, we
Oh,
put it in the
that too. All of the
Right.
above. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Can't we just put it in a box and then have his drone carry it over?
Couldn't we make the pixie make it invisible?
Or we
magic-
could just put it in the car with the hidden compartment.
Magic detectors will still find it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But what if you use conceal? It's not like hardcore invisible magic. It's like temporary disruption.
I think they'd probably still find it.
Meh. Depends on how hard they're searching.
That's
Mhm.
why we need to keep it to the absolute bare necessities, which is the things we're trying to take across. That's it, and then everything else leave behind.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
taking something.
Like obviously you can take small arms. You gotta.
Yeah.
Do you think my armor would be something I could deal with? The armor's basically invisible, remember?
Right.
That's true.
It makes it easier to overlook, but again, it depends on something whether or not they're going to spot it. If they're using extra visual means of detection.
Basically, it's tier. If you're not an elf, expect to not be able to carry anything that is even remotely dangerous.
Thank God I'm an elf.
They wouldn't even would they even let me have a small or like a sidearm?
They probably would let you have a sidearm.
So let me do this.
So throw everything at Death. He's the pack mule now. Got it.
Well, I've got a camouflage shoot so I can hide it.
And don't let
Basically-
anybody talk, because you gotta let me do the talking this time.
If
Because
if you're an elf, it's like going from the U.S. to Mexico. If you're anything else, it's like going from Mexico to the U.S.
See you guys. Go ahead.
Jeez.
Man, Mexico to U.S. isn't that bad, except when the U.S.-Mexican border doesn't detect that you had a concealed carry, and then when you come back in, they pick it up and they're like, "You're in jail now." What happened to somebody I know? IRL.
Ooh, that bites.
Yep.
there you go.
Spending a month or two in Mexican jail, not good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So, Asimov, did you ever give Lilith any details on where you'd be, where she'd be meeting up with you guys? I think you just offered her the job and that was it.
She pinged. I got pinged.
You left us a number.
Yeah, you said that, yeah. So basically, what's happened is told you about the job, and then we went to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just woke up. Give me a fucking minute.
So
I haven't been drinking my coffee yet, bitch.
so out of character, who is T that I got the message from?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Good question.
Question. Glad you asked.
No, yeah, that's a good question. That's about the extent of what I have. That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's some good shit, man. Yep, that's some good shit
Some
there,
good
man.
shit. That's some good shit right there. Good shit. Right there.
It's not good.
Boy, some good shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I feel even better about my decision that I told you.
Yeah.
Oh
Got it.
boy.
I missed
Yeah,
the
you
joke.
guys, early morning now, just waking up.
Sun comes out.
It's the
Only
house
two
of the
people
rising
already.
sun.
Hey,
And
that's a good
the
song.
leads are low, the soy calf is black, and breakfast is probably stale.
Probably stale. Except for people like me and Erickson who have high necessities.
Hey, Lamau. I have scotch for breakfast.
That explains a lot.
Such a drunk.
Okay there, Keisha.
Brush his teeth
Keisha?
and leave with a bottle of Jack.
Keisha.
There you go.
Keisha.
Yeah.
It's Nick's world.
Yeah, it's six world. Don't worry about it.
It's the sixth world, man. Yeah. You got Kesha now, and in the future, she rebrands to Keisha and becomes immortal. She
Oh
turns
no!
an elf.
No!
No.
She changed her name for legal reasons to finally get out of her fucking contract.
There you go. That's exactly it.
Oh gosh.
Christ.
Just thought of what that means.
But yeah, Death, you got that.
Fucking couch
Asimov, you got that notification in Discord, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah.
Narp.
Narp.
Nope.
I love
Best
those
line out of
moves.
that movie.
Dude, for real.
One word, not even a real word.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit.
So, like I said, though, we are just getting started up and everything with the day, and there's not really any leads on anything, just the morning rituals. The Trio, if anybody's watching the news instead of cartoons and all of the usual Saturday stuff.
Yep.
That'd be me.
There are no more
Is-
Saturday cartoons.
Bitch, what?
They've revitalized them in the Sixth World, man. That's the one upside.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
no.
Upside? Really? Have
we
you
have
seen some of these
cartoons on
reboots? This is fucking This is fucking Powerpuff Girls reboot stuff.
Oh
Like,
god.
Teen Titans
terrible.
Go.
But now
No.
Oh.
it's all VR and tailored to your own interests.
Oh.
oh god, My
Oh,
Little
nice.
Pony's back.
No.
Oh god.
It never left.
Oh god.
What-
I don't
Material.
I don't want to imagine what like SimSense Trio MLP is.
Christ, that's something.
Fucking delete
Stop
the
with the
bronies from
whore.
existence.
Bark away the
figured-
bronies.
I figured that would be your life's mission, Erickson.
So yeah, we are on the news though. If anybody's watching, it talks about surges of violence around the greater Seattle area, and
That's
a
me.
spark of bombings which are of unknown origin, and Lone Star is investigating in conjunction with city police.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
a slew of assassinations, and they're unknown if they are connected with the bombings and explosions.
So
Hmm.
basically, a lot of shit just went down in the last like 12
24
hours,
hours.
maybe 24.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was the world always this fucked up, or is this just like
Yeah.
new?
It's the Sixth World.
It's the Sixth World, but it seems to be getting even more explosive than usual.
Oh boy, that's my
Oh, it's
favorite.
it's just like real life in the Middle East. Heyo.
The
Not like
Third
this.
World, if you double that, you get the Sixth World.
You're not
like
wrong.
this. Not like this.
Yes, like this.
In all ways.
That's curious. It's interesting. I don't know. Could I? Should I like roll to contact one of my guys? Can I do that?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Let
let
me
me
take a
see.
look at your sheet and see who it is that you're me contacting.
I believe it's probably Anadette. That's the only
The
useful
seven
person.
staged, unfortunately.
Okay, copy that. Let me go ahead and mark that down. I'll be right with you there, Harpy.
Connection 3, loyalty 4. So I think I have to get
Purple.
3 or higher, right?
Horrible.
You need to get a 3 or higher, yes.
All right.
Which means you have a 66% chance of getting it. It's not bad.
Woo!
There you go, brother. Let me just pull up your sheet real quick because I need to grab that and figure out what we're up to and doing shit and stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Longest yeah boy ever.
I am
My
just
longest
absolutely
boy
like
ever.
completely overwhelmed with too many things to be keeping up on.
Yeah.
Not from you guys, so don't feel bad
Multitask
about
better. Oh, okay.
Yeah, boy.
My
Too
statement
many
still stands.
cooks.
GM do-gooder.
I'm working on doing gooder.
Get good.
Hell is that sound?
It's
a
too many
stew
cooks.
I do not hear said sound.
No, it's some weird sound I'm hearing.
Gotcha.
That I'm in.
Okay,
it's
I
no-
actually don't have your contacts. Who did you say you were contacting?
It was antidote. You should have it. I sent it.
Oh,
to you.
yeah, I do have an antidote over here. I forgot. I just didn't see it. Derp.
No.
Is
Damn.
it poison?
Hey, Death, you saw my PM, right? On roll 20.
fine. Let's see, blah, blah, blah.
David.
Hey.
Uh,
Some things
yeah,
on
sure,
the
I can
news.
see. Easy enough.
Do you guys? Is that you guys, or do you know about anything going on? Seems a bit odd.
It's not us, but the chaos is useful. It lets us blend in a little more.
Interesting. Do you have any idea about any leads, anything?
Well, it looks like the Yakuza's biting back. They got hit pretty hard in one of their operations. You got the Poly Club exploding again too. They're not happy. You know, it's like kind of like the Hydra. Whenever you cut off one head, two come back.
Looks like I'm gonna have to cut off some more heads then. All
Or
right.
just buy a fucking torch, you dipshit.
Well, whatever.
But
Okay.
all the little factions around the city right now are getting explosive, and well, you can see the city starting to kind of turn into a big pile of chaos, which is great for us, you know?
Yeah. Well, in that case, if you guys are gonna move around or do any more work sometime soon, let me know.
You're coming back to the scene, are you?
I'm just looking for work. Can't ever argue with more money and some fun.
Figured you would have been spooked off. Didn't expect to hear from you again after what happened.
Nah. Oh no. But I guess I should watch my back with that information.
But keep your nose clean, keep your head down. We'll be in touch.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
What is wrong with Rin today, guys? Is he broken?
Don't
No,
judge
man,
me.
he's just nothing but good shit. There's
That's
all
all
good shit.
everything today is good shit. It's a good
He's
shit
got the
day.
good memes.
Today is National Good Shit Day.
Rin just woke up and just decided he had the best bowel movement of his life, so it's just all good shit.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
You right.
Soy Cat will do that to you.
There you go. Oh, it's okay.
File that under things that should not exist, and I'm glad I don't have to deal with.
He's gonna need his brown pants for what I have.
Haha.
Okay.
Haha.
So, Asimov, I'm getting
Yes.
back to what you had been searching there because there's a lot of things going on at once.
Right.
You do a quick data search along the RunnerNet, which is a little underground thing that was set up by Dodger before he went corp.
Fucker.
And there's a couple of tales of botched border crossings. The idiot troll who didn't realize that he still had a BTL patch logged it into his SimSense module. Caught people with who were trying to mule across packets of kamikaze or Novacoke. Dum-dums who didn't realize that the integrated gun inside their cyber arm does count as something forbidden and is scannable.
Jesus Christ.
But usually it's kind of people violating common sense and trying to move things across or crossing a border with a criminal sin.
All right. Well, that just basically means guys got to keep your shit. Anything that's F, keep it behind. Anything that is R,
Be reasonable.
Bring your, your nonsense. The
Bring your nonsense.
their what are they called? I'm trying to figure out the license.
Fake licenses or licenses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although none of us have real licenses for our stuff.
They're good
Yeah.
enough.
But I do have the same trick that I have in the last campaign I pulled. I have so many licenses that I can just show them to somebody at a border or a checkpoint and be like, here you go, here's my license for this, and here's my license for this. About
You're gonna play
about
the
a
old
minute in
man
there,
card.
like about a minute in, they're like, okay, this shit's fine.
You're
I
like,
get it, I
which
get
one
it.
do we need? You start flipping through it like you put on your reading glasses. Which one? You pull out a Rolodex and you're like, I've got all these.
The problem is the border agent's name is Hermes Comrade.
Oh, no!
I don't get it. I actually don't get it.
Oh
Yeah,
god, we're
yeah.
screwed.
Futurama, bureaucracy, bureaucrat. No.
The bureaucrat.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're fucked. Not Hermes.
Is Napkin even here?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh no! This
For some
one
reason,
has
I
only
didn't
been
hear
stamped
you, like,
4
at all,
times.
ever. And I didn't see your icon lighting up on Rin's thing, so I was just making sure that you were around.
Oh, I'm around. I'm just really at this point in time, I don't really have anything to say.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Not even a.
All right.
One of your licenses has only been stamped 4 times instead of the requisite 5.
Fuck.
Cause no trouble.
Cause no
So,
trouble.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna send them a message. We have to go to Salish Council to pick up, and then we have to make it over to Tyr. You can bring anything you have license for to Salish, but for Tyr you must leave all forbidden and most restricted.
Who are you sending this message to? Everybody?
Everybody.
All I
Okay.
have is
I'm
restricted
gonna try and
gear.
talk the border guards down.
You
Everything
actually
I
have
own is
you have a high
restricted.
enough
I have a good
modifier. You
chance.
probably could.
And I'm an elf, so that gives me their benefit.
I'll leave the Ares sex rifle, I guess. I didn't even get to use it yet. So depressing.
But you guys are going to be crossing the little lake in the middle of Seattle to go to the island of the Sully Shide Council. Bleh.
Bleh.
Salish?
Ugh.
Yeah, Salish. That's what I said.
Sounded like you said Swedish.
Yeah, the Salish. That's what I said.
Yeah, Salish.
No.
Hey, Staged. How much is an armored coat nowadays? I actually don't remember. Because I was thinking I may want to pick one up just for a small job like this.
Armored coat. We're looking at an armored jacket and an armor vest. They are different.
Whatever the one I think I can get away with not raising eyebrows for.
Armored coat.
Yeah, it'd probably be a jacket, I would assume.
Yeah, jacket isn't too big of a deal. Vest is kind of the same thing. The bigger deal is one is overwear, one is like kind of under and more concealed.
Yeah.
Look at
Well, the
RGM.
armored jacket just looks like a big parka, doesn't it? Basically.
It's kind of like a you
Look
think
like
of
however
it
you
sort
want
of
it to.
like a North Face jacket in terms of thickness, but it's more hardened.
Extra thick.
Yes.
And hard.
Extra thick.
God damn it, everybody.
So yeah, your armor jacket is 900, the armor vest is 600, or you can go with armor clothing, which is almost worthless but looks completely casual.
Filthy casual.
I think that may actually be a viable pickup for me. Hey, Harpy, you want to come with me and see, or not Harpy, Death, you want to come with me and see if we can haggle the price down on that?
Yeah, can do.
I was
Is
like,
it-
I don't
like
get
we can just basically. Well, if anybody else wants to grab something too, I mean, there's got to be like a low end dealer somewhere, like fairly easily for this sort of thing.
Considering that we have to go across some pretty rough terrain, they wouldn't look sideways at us for having armored jackets and stuff. Armored coats.
They just, but like my full armor probably.
Yeah,
wouldn't.
they're not gonna be like.
My roll
Yeah.
20
That's
just
ours now.
crashed.
Rip
Oh.
roll 20.
Well, actually, my entire Chrome just crashed. So
Rip
I
Chrome.
Yeah, Rip Chrome. Pretty
Yeah,
standard.
Rip Chrome.
I'm trying to figure out what I will be wearing then. So instead of my, actually, I still get most of my armor benefit because I can keep my helmet.
Everybody should be kind of doing the same idea here and trying to figure out what you're going to be outfitting for this smuggling run as we get ready to go across the first border to Salish.
The only thing I have that's R-rated as a suit, as an armor, is my ballistic shield.
I don't have anything that's R-rated, so I'm good.
Yeah, you
I
should
have
be
all of my guns are R-rated, but that's just how that is.
Right,
Hey,
that's how guns work mostly.
Yeah.
Hey, Asimov, are you looking at the roll 20 chat?
Yeah. I am now.
I'm gonna take points in my polearm just so I can slice somebody in half one of these days.
It'd probably be a good idea to try strength. Or maybe a little bit of strength.
Well,
Rather than
A
one.
little more force.
I just need one. That's fine.
So,
One plus edge.
Not like this.
New comment on this.
So
probably
let's get an order together and see what we can then knock off of it with Harpy's negotiation. Or not Harpy. Why do I keep saying Harpy?
Yes.
Deaths.
I don't know why.
They're the same person.
Yeah, pretty much. My negotiation is gun. That's why you say me. Me and you are together.
Gun!
Because our negotiation is gun.
More gun.
Gun!
Pretty much.
Have you seen my gun? What do you think of it?
Basically.
Alright.
I'm
So,
trying to understand why my rolls are 8. Yeah.
you guys end up finding a place downtown called Jackson's Secondhand Arms and Armor.
You found a resale shop for arms and armor? That's funny.
And
It's a pawn shop.
there's an
Oh, there
old
you go.
grizzled guy in a very small storefront that looks like antique, turn of the century, Kevlar jackets and really heavy stuff and things that look like they're way too bulky as compared to what you end up wearing now.
Mm-hmm.
And if David is there too, if Harpy is there,
Hi.
you see some very familiar looking submachine guns, but not quite with the same elegance and fresh construct that you have on your own.
So I would assume they're the. Wait, is this the same guy, or is it
No,
just this is
completely
just the
different
dude
dude.
selling?
Yeah,
Okay,
this
so
is
it's
the
just the
dude
dude that's reselling those, though. Okay. Huh.
Like you're seeing some UMPs, but it definitely looks like, or not UMPs, an MP7.
Oh, nice. The knockoffs, the new knockoffs, basically.
Yeah, they're not the new knockoffs. They're like the old and beat to hell, and
Oh,
They're the ones.
nice.
They're the OG models.
yeah, they're the ones that have been around for 70 years.
Ooh, shiny.
Neat.
And then I would gently caress them and say, "Ah, yes, the original."
But
Christ.
there's
So-
a older human behind the counter, and his eyes kind of light up a little bit at Erickson and says, "Oh, another collector." And after you guys spend a few minutes in the store, he's like, "Well, don't just stare at something. Buy, sell, trade, whatever it's gonna
Okay.
be."
So what does everybody want? I want an armored coat for sure. Anybody else want anything? Probably more armored coats.
I don't know what I'd want because I have a full-fitting bodysuit.
Yeah, I
Because
have
your
all that
fancy
stuff
armor.
I've got a camouflage suit and a ballistic shield. I'm pretty good.
I've
Yeah.
got a full suit and then another full suit over that full suit. I have the form-fitting bodysuit and then I have the actual the other suit over that.
Oh, that's actually encumbrance. I hope you've
Yeah.
got the stuff for that because you're not immune to the GM's to encumbrance with that.
Yeah.
We're not. I was unaware of that.
No, you're only safe from encumbrance if you're only wearing one suit of armor. If
Yeah.
you're wearing
But
a suit
I
plus
thought we said if
form-fitting,
The
I thought the
form-fitting one
form-fitting
does
is
exempt it from
nothing.
that.
Yeah, that's what I thought the deal
Form-fitting
was.
is an
That's why I took
exemption.
it.
It's like specifically designed for that to be able to fit under a there's the SWAT outfits, but anything in the base book, the form-fitting stuff goes underneath of.
oh, so
encumbrance.
I can't put form-fitting under my SWAT. Damn it.
Right.
No, you can.
Yeah, I have form-fitting and secure tech PPP.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I have.
It's the SWAT gear though is considered a full under and overwear outfit.
Oh,
Ah, yes.
The SWAT, the military spec, those are under overwear. But any of the base book stuff, any of the secure tech is modular and single area.
So I could get a coat and a form-fitting if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
what is the coat like? How much armor is that anyway?
The
It's
armored
8.6.
jacket is 8.6, yeah. It's very standard.
Oh, so it's 8.6 versus my 2.6. So basically, instead of I could just throw the stupid secure tech away and then just use the jacket instead.
Well, no, you
Or
put
does-
the secure tech over it.
Yeah, the secure tech is plus, not base.
Oh, okay. So then, because the jacket just goes over everything. Jacket.
Right.
Okay, so is it like a duster? I assume.
Basically, think of it like you know how you got Kevlar vests and everything like that nowadays? But
Yeah.
this is going to be more of a heavy Kevlar, kind of what you'd expect to see a bomb squad going into a hot zone with.
The Hurt
No.
Locker.
Well, see, I expected the Hurt Locker thing to be like the secure tech stuff.
Like, it's
Well,
not
I
going to
thought
be
it was.
like your hazmat suit or anything like that. It's going to be like a bomb squad jacket, the really heavy, big, kind of bulky, very obvious jacket, but it can still be stylized to look casual.
So it's going to be a giant, like, super jacket that just looks janky, even though it's still. Yeah.
What, the armor jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, like I said, it looks like one of
Well,
those
I
North
mean-
Face jackets. Basically,
I mean, the
It's
way
huge.
that the actual flavor for it just says that it comes in all styles imaginable. It offers good protection without catching too much attention, but don't think about wearing it to a dinner party. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
imagine-
but you can walk down the street in Seattle with a big jacket, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's bulky, it can still be fashionable, but it's very obvious that it's like, oh, hey, this isn't something
So then
formal,
does
this
it- so
isn't
then it
going
fits
to look
with-
good.
So then, does it fit with the bodysuit and the secure
Yeah.
tech, or would I have to drop the secure tech to wear this?
The secure
jacket?
tech is an addition to any armor.
Mm.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Right.
All right, so then I'd be like a full Spartan. Got it.
Yeah.
How much is the jacket? Because I
The armored jacket is 900.
That's reasonable, I think.
And the form fitting is like 1600. It actually would give me a higher ballistic to do that. 'Cause I didn't realize that that's a thing I could do. It would actually give me a higher ballistic to wear that instead of what I've currently got. But it would cut my impact a lot, which I think is not worth it.
Well, I have both, so like I have an 8.8, like total.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's an 8.6.
I'm gonna run and grab a little bit of food real quick while y'all do this.
Sure thing.
I mean, if it's 900, well, I mean, it's 900 base, I assume, but we're gonna try to talk everything down. So yeah, let's go ahead and like throw me one in there.
What I know he probably doesn't sell any, but would anybody recommend any fetishes for me? What kind of fetish I should
And
get?
anytime
or
somebody
scroll?
says fetish, I just laugh. Can't help it. Does he have any fetishes?
Could I get some leather harnesses?
Exactly.
I want something that just says "Daddy likes leather."
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, the Cards Against Humanity card is Sweaty Panting Leather Daddy.
There you go. God damn it.
No,
I
it's
want
Arrested
a
Development.
dildo with a unicorn head on it.
We're gonna pretend that that was never said in this room.
Which room is off the rooms?
I'm taking a look at fetishes right now for your napkin, seeing
The
if we
room
can
where
find
it
anything
happened.
that really suits you. Might be a foot thing. I don't know. We can
Please never speak again. Does he have a form-fitting suit there?
Leather, feather, chains, and whips.
No form-fitting suits. Okay,
So you are looking for fetishes.
gotcha. So I was wrong about fetishes. The way that fetishes actually work is they allow you to put a limitation on your ability to cast a spell, which basically just serves as you need to have a fetish contacting your body when you use it, but it improves your ability to resist drain on that specific spell.
So wait, it doesn't increase your ability to cast that spell, it just does that?
Well,
It
yeah,
gives
but
you-
that's significant, though.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
gives you an
can
extra
you-
2 dice to resist drain.
Okay, wait. What does this do again? Sorry.
Yeah, I completely fucked it up before. A fetish will improve your ability to resist drain for 1 spell.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
As in one casting of that spell, or that
No,
spell anytime you cast
that
it?
spell, as long as that fetish is touching your body.
I'm
That is
wrapped
very
up in a
useful for
fetish.
something like
Useful.
like a stun bolt.
Yeah, I think if I can find a stun bolt fetish, that would be nice.
That's a
you'll
pretty
want to
common
visit
spell,
the
so-
Talus Monger, and we can go ahead and get you set up with that in just a second. And it will take a
I don't remember where all mine are at.
relatively short test to
Oh, there we
bind it to yourself.
Okay.
So what about the spelling focuses then?
The spelling focuses?
Yeah, because I have a bunch of those.
Oh yeah, those increase your actual ability to use a spell. They give you extra dice on your spell.
Oh, okay, because I have counter spelling focuses for them, and then I have spelling.
Yeah. The
Casting
foci will increase your ability to cast a spell. The fetish will increase your ability to resist drain.
Nice. So I did pick the correct thing then.
Mm-hmm. Focuses, once you have them, you have to actually bind to yourself, and they're like a one-person only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Patches can be transferred, you just have to attune to it over the span of a few hours. And focuses, binding them also cost karma to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Unaware of
There's
that,
a
but
move.
okay. Nice.
And that's after character creation, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it
So
didn't do anything with
it gives you +2 to dice for resisting. Okay.
Yeah. So, pilot groundcraft to get to the location. That was a while ago. It's just a smooth and easy ride for Lilium. You do have a border crossing to deal with. We'll get to that in a little bit after everyone's done with their dealio.
Cool.
So what's our price tag looking like for our shopping spree? And then we'll just have
Okay.
Gosh, whoever that
What's
was.
the itemized list of what you guys are getting? I know we have a couple of armor jackets coming down the pipe.
Yes.
we have 2 of those.
I believe so. I was debating on getting one just because they're 900. Why not?
All right. 2 armor jackets, and then anything else that we're grabbing?
I don't
Can
know
I
if I should
ask
grab
how
anything
much-
or not, though.
Let me. Could I see how much I could sell the Mannlicher Wildhütte, whatever the German rifle I have apparently, the Mannlicher. I'm just gonna call it the Mannlicher.
The man liquor.
Oh,
man,
here he
look,
comes.
Let me take a look at the price of that real quick.
It's 12 hundo.
12 hundo?
Yep.
1200.
So he looks at it, says, punches some stuff into his comlink real quick, and says, "This ain't registered. I'll tell
What?
you what, boy. I'll go ahead and forget I ever saw this. If you want to get it off your hands, I'll maybe get you 200, because the rest of it's going to be filling out the paperwork and getting the licensing set for this."
I have a license for it.
It is registered. He has a license for it.
That one is.
Might just be my computer. Let me take a look again. Let me see that license.
I will hand him the license. I don't know if I actually said the license for that. I just bought a license.
Right.
Yeah, we did the usual Karajan thing and just bought a grillion licenses for things.
If I didn't do that, I'm gonna have to borrow some of your licenses, Erickson.
Yeah, that was just a glitch from my computer. It looks like it's all good. So, I don't know. I think I can give you about 500 for that.
Hmm. All right. I'm gonna take my gun back. I'll give that another thought. I'm gonna look around at some more of your products.
500 and some store credit.
What is this, GameStop?
Yes.
Well, it's gonna go for half of market price to sell it to somebody. That's just convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I see you guys are looking around at the armors and everything. There's some good old world vests. Not really too much of the new tech going on, but it's not a big deal.
Still have the 8.6 value.
Yeah, they're still the 8.6.
Okay.
They're just kind of stylized like the old Kevlar jackets, things like that.
Yeah, I used to wear one of these. I used to wear something like this in the Euro Wars, actually.
Cold?
I think you
Turn
might
down
be
the air
the
conditioner.
last survivor of the Euro Wars if you're telling me the truth. Except some of those elves, I swear they don't age. My daughter's an elf. She was born in 22, and I swear to God, she's still 16.
At that point, I'll pull out a unit patch because I'm not the kind of person to throw away one of those from a pocket.
Nice.
Now, what poor chummer did you get that off of?
Did he seriously ask you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What poor soul did you get that patch off of? Ain't nowhere there's one in that good a condition. I swear you are a collector. You are a collector, yes?
I mean, I kinda am, but mostly out of nostalgia.
Make a charisma roll. Double charisma.
I was gonna say, he gets
Point
a
of pride.
bonus.
There's a point of pride here. I'm gonna throw edge on that.
For double charisma?
My charisma score is like 1, dude.
Oh, hey, me
20
too.
times 0 is still a 0.
You know that this is a game, not real life, right?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. And I saw what you did there. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do.
This is a
Yeah.
gigantic waste of edge.
Nice.
But is it successful?
So
It
that's some GM fiat right there, as the most antisocial old man just suddenly puffs out his chest and explains his entire military history and experience in the Euro Wars.
Nice.
The old guy behind the counter pulls his feet together, staggers to his feet from a chair, and salutes you.
Damn.
That's some retired military discount.
I was thinking it. As I rolled it. I'm like, wait, I might get a discount out of this.
Nice.
Like, out of contact for this.
I apologize for that, sir. I thought you were one of them fakers out there. There's way too many of them these days.
Stolen valor.
The war may have been ridiculous, but you still fought brave.
War never changed.
Whoa.
Oh, what is it good for?
Absolutely
Get some
nothing.
discounts at the shop now.
I tell you what, we don't have anything that's quite from that era, but I'll go ahead and get you the license for one of these here Hammerly pistols and get it to you on the house for your service, if you like.
Nice.
GM, can you explain to me in numbers?
The Hammerly pistol is a light pistol, making it extremely concealable. And it is a 6-shooter with recoil compensation, semi-auto, 4 physical damage.
It's actually not any better than my holdout, but I don't actually care. I'm not gonna.
The recoil compensation makes it better.
It's not actually that hard to get recoil comp fairly cheaply, but
On a pistol, and holdouts don't have slots.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I will certainly thank you for it. You don't need to, but I appreciate it.
No, it's my honor. It's my honor, absolutely. You done a great service. This is the least I can do for you.
Damn.
Well, I'm not gonna say no.
Good stuff.
And besides the fact, this one may have been from a orc who smelled really bad, and nobody wants to buy it.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
So he steps into the back room for a brief moment and comes back with a Hammerly, where's the actual name of it? A Hammerly 620S light pistol. It's got the name emblazoned on the barrel and a fantastic slide, very well maintained, but the grip is absolutely stained on the palm side for a right-handed shooter. And there's just like this gunk crusted into the grip that just impossible to get out. There's
Sounds like just replacing the grip at some point.
There's actually like markings you can see where he tried to file and sand down the grip to get at all of this crap, but it's just stuck.
Yeah, that sounds to me like a personalized grip that I'm going to buy for that thing. So I'm just adding that. Am I adding that to my gear for free or what?
Yeah, and that also has a guaranteed.
It's guaranteed legit to go across the border.
Yeah, that's legit with real licensing. However, it is to the registered comlink SIN that you have on there right now, whether that's your real one or a fake one.
One of my fakes.
So that
I
one,
have
and
me
it
see.
hand trace back to you. Double-edged swords. On top of that, the Hammerly uses the range for a heavy pistol, even though it is a light pistol.
Wow, nice.
Nice.
Okay, old man.
Yeah.
Thanks, old man. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, sure.
Oh, that comes with a smart gun. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then he what? He was gonna give me some training for it or something?
No, not any training. Just
That's what I heard you say.
no,
Okay.
he was just doing the registration for it.
Can I buy gun licenses from this guy?
Wait, why do you need training for it? You're ex-military. You know how to use a gun.
Point.
I know.
Valid
That's what I
point.
heard. So.
But
it
yeah,
was-
heavy
heard
pistols
training.
have a slightly longer max range, although their short range is still 0 to 5 meters.
All right. So I got a free gun out of that. Cool shit. And it's a nice looking gun too. Actually, you know what? How much is personalized grip? I forget.
I do not know.
You just buy something off of him right now.
Firearm accessories doesn't actually show for a personalized grip.
That's a modification, not an accessory, I think. Yes. That's literally 100 new yen.
Gotcha. That's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
that is a beautiful gun, although I'm gonna want to do something about that grip. Is he gonna charge me the full 100 for it?
Yes.
Okay. And then armor jacket. Is anybody buying anything other than these 2 jackets that we're picking up?
Can I buy licenses for guns that I don't have licenses for here?
So you mean to tell me
You don't
You're-
do that.
No, I
you mean to
don't.
tell me that your dumb ass bought a gun off of somebody and didn't get the proper licensure?
No, I didn't do that.
It's an out of
Good,
character
because that's
question.
what I
hope.
thought I heard.
Nope. I would never do
But-
something like that.
But if I did for my friend, is that possible?
Roll negotiation.
I'd call that either negotiation or a fast talk. And
But yeah,
that-
so nobody else is buying anything.
I don't think so.
Then that's an 1,800 base price, and see how much he's willing to go down for it. I guess.
Kenneth, do your job.
Okay, fine. Let me do my job and try and negotiate it down.
Alright, spool it up, baby. Throw that Nego.
Yep.
Wow, I should not say that.
Oh, you should not.
Just imagine
There we
Twitch
go.
chat going, "Try hard." He said it. Try hard.
Christ.
Okay, 5 successes.
5 successes, you say. Alrighty. The odds of this man...
Yeah.
It helps when I do the formula properly. Wow. Pretty good negotiator.
Yeah.
I need to
Damn,
do
old
something.
man.
Lucky
I messed something
negotiator is
up.
what he is.
No.
Whew.
It
Oh,
says,
Be competitive.
well, I gave you all already your free gun due to this man's military service, but you know, he gave so much, maybe I'll give back a little more. How's this? I give you boys a 5% discount, and you tell everybody when you go wearing these armor jackets around where you got them.
I have absolutely
got
no
it.
problems with that.
Sure.
Yep. Always happy to support a local business.
Oh, the hilarious thing is even if the Pixie wants to buy something from there, she could not.
Yeah.
It's
Couldn't
too
wear
big.
it.
Everything's
wear.
too big. My coat's too big.
We'll just cut off one of the sleeves.
All right, so yeah, that ends up being 5% off at 1,800, which comes out to 1,790, 1710.
Not bad.
Which is
Yeah.
how much each of us? do we
55
have to
each.
pay?
I just checked it.
55. What?
55.
No, that's 45 off of each, so it ends up being 855.
That's
apiece
what I
to each.
just said.
Oh, I didn't hear
Wait.
the 8. I just heard 55.
Yeah, all I heard was 55. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what you meant, but I didn't get that. It's okay. All right. Well then.
But anyways, Lilium, I'm assuming
Yeah.
that you are kind of going across the border pretty much A-okay-ish.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Do you have anything restricted on your person? Anything forbidden?
She has her arm, but her outfit covers it up. If
Mhm.
they try to scan it, she has a license for it.
Gotcha.
So no real
change
issue.
the
They
expense.
can't get rid of the arm.
Exactly.
Like my thing is pretty well. Yeah, it was her excuse is just it was used. It was cheap,
So,
Like a condom.
pretty much.
wow.
Jeez.
As everybody is at the store downtown, Lilium decides to head to the meet location a little bit early. And what are you driving exactly?
It's like a small scooter bike.
Gotcha. So,
A Vespa.
A Vespa. What was this, fully coolly?
she rolls down to the downtown area and towards the bridge to Salish. And the bridge, as usual, is beyond backed up. And it's hard to find a way through the crowd, even on the little scooter. So it takes about an hour or so to finally get up to the checkpoint. You're irritated, and everything is just awful right now. It's a cold day. Your sensors indicate that to you, but there's not really any feeling behind it.
Hmm.
You unfeeling monster.
But it's still
Pretty
just this
much.
long day, a lot of wait, more than you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting your time driving as opposed to doing anything else you could be doing in a day.
Especially considering she didn't wake up knowing that she was going to be doing a job.
Exactly. So, you finally get to the gate. And it's a double-gated region with multiple automated turrets. One moment, somebody's at my house. Give me a moment, please.
There you go.
Well then.
Ah, good. That hitman I ordered showed up.
What a dick.
Too many dicks.
Too many dicks.
Dicks on the dance floor. Too
Oh,
many.
Flight of the Conchords. Ooh.
Start yelling out BuzzFeed when white people fight.
Oh god.
No, not like this.
BuzzFeed shit.
Not like this.
It's like yelling out World Star, but for white people. I get it.
World Star.
World Star.
Not like this.
Exactly like this.
Everything like this.
Can I use a negative on here? Negator.
You millennials and your obsession with public health care. Back in my day, we just died.
Hey, that was the plan. You got sick, die quickly.
That's always the plan.
Nice.
Currently the plan.
Apparently, LeVar Burton has a new podcast where he reads books to adults.
Neat.
If anybody is confused, LeVar Burton was the host of Reading Rainbow.
He actually restarted it.
But he'll always be Geordie LaForge to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
he'll
He'll always
always
be
be
the
the
host in my heart.
He's always going to be Reading Rainbow to me.
Have you heard the DMX version of the Reading Rainbow theme?
No.
It's going to read it to you. It's going to read it to you.
Oh.
Do anything? I don't think it did anything. I'm trying to I have to edit my character again because I screwed up somewhere. whenever I made my new sheet again. Oh well. Trying to fix everything. I forgot that I missed something. Ball.
Dang it, Bobby.
Caught, dang it, Bobby.
That boy ain't right.
We're not from Texas.
Growing up means you identify less and less with Bobby and more with Hank Hill.
Oh God, you're right.
Oh.
But what if it's both?
When you're growing up and you identify with, say, Chandler or Joey or Phoebe, and then you grow up and you're like, well, I guess I'm
Ross.
Gunther.
Who? And who? Who? What?
Friends.
Friends.
The
Friends.
most relevant one I can think of is when you start identifying with Squidward more than SpongeBob.
That's
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
I did that a long time ago, back in like June.
there was like I don't want to call it like a fan theory, but one that explains that SpongeBob is a capitalist critique
What?
from the straight man of Squidward.
What?
Fuck.
You're thinking too much. It's not that deep, bro.
Yeah, what the hell are you
but
talking
they
about?
they were explaining how every episode, with like the Krusty Krab is always talking about worker exploitation from the point of view of Squidward.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Damn it didn't work.
Yeah,
So,
my
obviously you're,
surprise visit by here, so
Jeez.
Go away, Mom, I'm beaten.
pretty much that's exactly what it was. I'm on somebody's trim right now. I can't.
That's cool. That's nice. My mom comes to my house and just bitches at me. So there you go.
That's the way it goes, man.
It's like, hey, we're gonna need to do this, this, and this. We're gonna screw up everything in your house. Which, by the way, we're gonna do that while I'm gone. Whoa!
Thank you. Gotcha. Okay. So, anyways, Lilum was at the gate, and as I was saying, there's a bored Amerindian elf who looks like late teenager, early 20s,
Yeah.
sitting at the kiosk. Outside of it, and then just beyond, there's a closed set of double gates. It looks kind of like an airlock would be on a space shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, space shuttle. Like space
And the Amerindian goes, all right, you know the drill. Anything you have that you need to declare, anything that we need to scan individually, turn it over now. You'll get it back on the other side as long as it's clear.
She'll just kind of detach her arm because I guess she could. I would assume it's detachable. I would assume.
Not very easily. I just
Oh.
something you declare.
Yeah, I'll just declare that then and like, say it like if
I
she-
do
she-
declare.
like she
I do
She's-
declare.
she's like grouchy, having a lunch. She's like listen,
My arm, I do declare.
I got the license for it. If you need to see the license, just let me know.
He says, all right, weaponized cyber arm. Throw me the license real quick. We'll scan it, get you on your
Yeah.
way.
She'll offer the license to him.
What's the rating on that, or is it a legit one?
It would be a legitimate one because it was purchased legitimately. I
Gotcha.
believe.
I
He'll
believe.
glitch on it, so he looks up and goes, all right. That's fine. We'll alert the guard on the notification.
It is legal, I do declare.
So is she good
They
to?
may install an RFID chip on it on the way in. We'll go ahead and remove it after you leave, but it's just for security's sake.
Oh Jesus! You're like a
Alright,
lost puppy.
That sounds fine. Can I continue in now? Am I good?
Go ahead. You move into the interior of the gates. They'll run a scan over your vehicle real quick. Don't worry, it doesn't cause cancer. And then...
It's not an issue for me anyways.
Oh, alright. And then you'll go on your merry way.
It's okay. You can't give me more cancer.
I took my cancer pills.
No.
There's still cancer in the future? Come on.
Everything is cancer in the future.
Also
Everything is
true.
cancer in the future, Squidward.
God damn it. I'm so done with my life.
Future.
Oh my god. Guys,
So,
Okay, so she's
with
gonna
a,
just, like,
with
pull
a
forward.
huge rumbling, the steel reinforced gate opens in front of you. And
She'll just slowly pull forward.
the walls on the side, you can see, are lined with some sort of scanning device that's a movable set of columns that are parallel, and behind that looks like a major weapon system.
Oh, good. Good thing she has nothing except for that arm.
And the gate closes behind you, and the scanner starts moving.
And the boss music starts.
Gets to the other side,
and then a
creeps
box
back.
life bar appears on the bottom of her comlink AR system.
it's like
Your
giant
AR
bomb
does
box.
start playing elevator music. And after about 20 seconds, it reaches the other end of the corridor, and then the scanner starts coming back. And your AR goes ahead and makes a ding noise, and the door on the other side starts to slowly creep open. And there's
Do I
a
need
message
to
that
do
pops
a
up that says, "Cause no trouble."
no trouble?
Glory to our
Trocar,
stuff.
trocar.
Do I need to roll up another drive check, or is the one that I had fine?
The one that you rolled up is fine.
Okay.
So you navigate to the area, which is a public park in Salish. Salish is already a much cleaner region than Seattle. There's definitely some air purifiers in the region, which are keeping the island a lot better, as well as it is more forested than Seattle proper is.
Mm-hmm. She's just gonna hang out at the park and relax. Wait for everyone to get there.
Likewise, though, so all of you who are out there with Asimov, are you driving the Roadster, or is everyone out in their own vehicles?
I figured I'd just go by myself because I don't know what they're doing.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
taking my motorcycle.
Oh, sure. Let's let Yomo take her preferred transport of city bus.
You can fly. Just fly over it.
You can ride in a saddlebag on my bike.
Do we have saddlebags? Yes, we have saddlebags. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Sure. I mean, we have a fucking mine detector and a lie detector on the bitch. Why don't we have saddlebags?
Damn.
Yes,
It's true.
it is true though.
So
You might as well install an AI on it and make it like Knight Rider, the bike.
It's gonna need a lasso of truth.
I can't let you do that, Kung Fury.
There you
God,
go.
no.
I love Kung Fury. It's so good.
No.
So, Asimov, you pull up to a similar bridge from the downtown side as well. And you pull up to the kiosk, get the same bored-looking Amerindian elf in full uniform with some light armor installed on it. He goes, "Alright, you know the drill. Anything to declare? Anything that you need to turn over to be scanned individually."
I guess I'll just go ahead and put my my gun, and I'm trying to think of what else I have. No, I guess I could put my bag on there. That'd about do it. I'd keep my my data chip. I guess would just be on somewhere hidden in my bag.
Right. Alright. So you like the attach case, or?
Yes.
Gotcha.
The attaché.
So
Attaché.
he takes the case, he takes the gun, and waves you through.
Love how just monotone and dead all of his actions sound.
I do a thing. That thing is done.
He's like a TSA agent, just
There you
just
go.
here.
You're
Gate opens.
clear.
TSA agents of the future.
You're clear.
The
Move
gate
along,
opens, and
citizens.
Here you go, sir.
Elated joy. You can proceed. you elf.
Your floor, sir.
There you go.
Falcor.
Good
That's
day,
it.
sir.
May I take your hand, sir? May I take your hand?
Watch your
Damn
steps, sir.
Not like this. I specifically requested the opposite of this.
What, we're
Oh,
having no
yes.
Droopy the dog elevator?
No, the TSA agent is Marvin, my chat's saying.
Oh god, I
There you
love
go.
it.
So yeah. You guys, though, or like I said, Asimov, the gate opens for you. And once again, there's the scanning platform, and you drive your vehicle in, and there's the weapon system on either wall behind the scanning platform. The thought briefly crosses your mind as to how they'd avoid damaging the scanner if they had to open fire. But it's quickly snuffed out by the elevator music as the door closes behind you and the scanner starts moving.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm scanning your person, sir.
It's the girl from Ivanova.
So
Right.
once again, after about just under a minute, the scanner returns and you get a little ding, only you get a message that says, please retrieve your gear from the kiosk on the far side. And if you wait, it begins to alert you that vocally, please retrieve your gear from the kiosk on the far side. Please retrieve your gear
Please.
from the kiosk on the far side.
Please retrieve your gear
Please
from the
retrieve your
kiosk.
Sir,
on the left
please
side.
retrieve your
Please
gear.
retrieve your gear from the kiosk on the far
kiosk on the left side.
I roll to collect my gear.
You fucked
Yes.
it up. You fucked up collecting
No,
your
see,
gear.
I
from
You
the
got
forgot
kiosk
a
on the
piece
far
of
side.
equipment
I
on
got
the
two
gear.
successes, which is the exact number of things that I put through. I'm fine.
Yes, you are good to go.
It's like
Hilarious.
it's like an
Failed.
it's like an airline bag check. They lost your bag.
Okay.
He crit failed. He just left his bag and forgot it.
You have to
I don't have
like call,
anything.
you have to call their customer service and then wait for them to ship it to you.
Only you glitch on the call and get Secret Life of a Troll.
Oh my god. Not again.
Yeah, you get a by voice of.
How many times have we
Netflix.
gotten Secret Life of a Troll? Like 3 now? I
Only
think?
one so
Pick the
far.
keys.
I'm sure it was twice at this point.
Well, it was just once.
Because somebody called. Okay.
No, it was just once.
So yeah, you pull to the other side. You grab your stuff. You check the attached case once you leave eyesight, and the data chip is still there. And you drive off to the park as well, where you know the meetup's going to be happening very shortly. And everybody else is still on the far side of the river, except for Lilium. And Asimov,
Jeez,
you weren't there, but you saw her through Taxoft. You see the individual who brutally murdered the pacifist and coward in the Stuffer Shack. And then you also have, that was also the individual who shot at Rinkier.
yeah.
Wait. What? So is this Asimov's friend, like, ahead of time? What?
He sees it through Taxoft. Like, he saw it through Taxoft initially.
Oh, really?
Wait. Like, is she connected to everybody's Taxoft?
No, you
I would-
saw it
yeah.
through Nyomo and Rinkier's Taxoft.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he still invited this person. Come help.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Something's
everybody else is on the other side of the river still. Or the
My
pond, as
demeanor
it were.
changed to angry. Anyway,
How high up is this gate?
They will be a while. We should go. We should check.
Look, man, I'm just gonna breeze on through.
no, we're good. We're gonna be going. I heard there were mines, so I'm gonna stick with Kenneth on the troller cycle.
Also, too, Asimov, do throw me a perception, too, while you're at it.
Ooh.
Do hello.
Hello.
Rest of you guys,
We're
if you
shit
wanna go to the
showness
meetup, you are
viewers.
welcome to do so. You'll need to cross the border. Other than that, though, it's just the two of them here.
Hello.
Da.
Alright, so one success. You vaguely remember that on the Taxoft, the person that you saw had a burnt orange color eyes. The like symbolic of some kind of brutality. Whereas the eyes of the individual that you see on a bench in the forest, or not the forest, but in the park, are bright lavender.
So they go from Jedi to Sith Lord. The blink of an eye.
What are these
So-
references you're making? I don't get them.
Oh,
So
God.
Actually,
like
wait,
a-
I do.
So it's like it's like if a woman didn't like actually tell you things and like what she actually was feeling was displayed in her eyes. Got it.
Christ.
He found out how to decode women, guys. He's a genius.
You should
Figured
write a
it
book and
out.
sell it.
Now we just have to wait till she gets anime heart eyes.
There
Oh,
you
God,
go.
not the anime hard eyes. Things are creepy as fuck. Not like those.
So done with. Beautiful.
But yeah, you still have everybody else on the far side of the lake. Anybody else planning to go to the meetup site, or just
I
gonna
feel
let?
I feel like I need to. I'm just gonna go with my new jacket and my sidearm. That's it. The new sidearm.
I'm
mean,
going with
I
all of my
guess I'll
stuff
go.
except for the Ares because I know that's like quadra illegal.
Kenneth, are you going to be going there too?
Yes.
Okay. And Nyomo, you plan to go to
Yes.
the meetup?
Yes, I'm planning to go to the meetup, but I'm asking how high is this gate that we have the checkpoint?
It looks like it's a good 10 meters high. Way too high to vault, even with plenty of augmentation. Possible to fly over, even with a drone, but not a very easy thing, especially if it's on the far side of a lake.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd probably get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Getting shot is great.
I love getting shot. It's my
Wanna
favorite
borrow my
thing
shield?
to do.
Alrighty, I'd leave my gun at home then and go through the checkpoint.
Well, the bright side about going across the checkpoint on public transit, which is most likely a ferry, is it does expedite the process.
Tenfold.
It's a ferry. I see what you did there.
Ha 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 ha.
No, that's a pixie.
Close enough.
Somebody's cackling.
Woman.
Woman,
Yes,
you
woman.
know you want
Huh? No, nothing. Somebody was saying.
He's got a binder full of women.
God
I
Christ.
don't. I need to get on that level though.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
Yeah, brah.
So,
Yee.
everybody, though, you've got Erickson and the Roadmaster, I'm assuming, Kenneth and David on Kenneth's motorcycle, and
Woo!
you on public transit.
On the Kenneth cycle.
The kind of feeling.
And poor Nyomo, everyone just like left her behind and forced her to take public transit.
Hey, I told her she could ride in
We-
the saddlebag.
Didn't
No,
do that.
Not riding in the saddlebag. I'm riding on public transit. It's easier. That way, it expedites the process of going through a checkpoint, especially for a ferry.
Fair
So,
enough.
Pixie.
Nyomo, go ahead and drop 5 Nuyen for the
Public transit.
The ferry across the lake. I think that's Lake Washington. I should probably check that eventually, though. I need to pull up the map.
Yes.
Should take a
Maybe.
swan boat across.
Maybe someday.
And you are kind of crowded into the ferry with a bunch of business-looking folk and touristy-looking folk. The business people know this is the fastest way across, and the tourists are like, "Ooh, look at the lake! Look at the swan boats! Why couldn't we have rented one of those instead of taking the ferry to say?"
Honey, why couldn't you have actually done something romantic for once? Oh.
We never go out on dates anymore, honey.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "You see this lake? You see how long it take to paddle across here?"
Exactly. Do you realize those swan boats are paddle boats? We're never gonna make it to the other side in one of those.
I mean, Lord knows I'm gonna have to do all the work.
The gym.
Oh,
But dying on the lake
That's a
is
divorce
romantic,
button.
honey. But dying on the lake is romantic.
Actually, that's why Tim said it.
It's funny in my chat, like, "This is just like you. I should have listened to my mother."
Right. I should have married that rich elf.
Ooh.
Damn.
Damn.
Anyways, though, so you are witnessing people's public squabbles and ridiculousness on the ferry. And yeah, it takes you a little while to get across, but it is better than waiting on the bridge, as everybody else has to do. Go ahead and give me some pilot groundcraft checks just to see if you can manage to navigate the traffic on the bridge to get through a little bit quicker.
Dogging a me staged?
Talking to Kenneth, talking to Erickson.
Okay.
Do I need to do the pilot ground craft for Kenneth? Because I think I took the points in that specifically.
Yeah, because I only have 1 point in that.
I only
That
have
might
1
be
point in
you
it
then,
too,
David.
but I have better agility anyway. No, I can't see my stats. Hold up. Let me add this one thing.
Boo-doo-boo-doo. Wow.
Wow. Silence. What's that?
Yes.
Rip. Fucking rip.
Alright. Pilot. Come on, load you. Janky chummer.
So Death just relies on the
Autopilot.
on the autopilot.
I'm
Did
just
it
gonna
actually
rely on
work?
my own. Oh, wait, no, I have pilot groundcraft. I should probably roll it.
Besides,
What,
it's the 6th world. Autopilot's probably pretty good by now.
what is the autopilot?
Better driver than me.
There you go. 7d6. Was there any bonuses for anything?
Don't need a bonus for this. Nope. Just
Boop.
flat roll.
Whatever that was.
All right.
I got
So
3.
David, once he sees Death trying to amateurly drive the motorcycle, and then realizing
Can I
that
elbow
he's
him in the
just-
face and be like, get the fuck out of the way?
realizing that
You're
he's
gonna
letting the
kill us,
autopilot
man.
doing the work and going broom broom.
Vroom, vroom.
Making motorcycle noises.
David just says, pull over and let me drive, for the love of God. Stop. So the autopilot pulls over. David gets behind gets onto the bars and kind of sits in the back, and he goes, "This is how you broom broom," and takes off.
And crashes.
So you
Somebody
end up
opens up the door.
in traffic on the bridge up until you're almost on top of the kiosk, and just kind of gently merge back into line as people start honking their horns at you.
Oh, did I just fucking lane
What a
switch on
dick.
the bridge? Woo!
What
What
a
are
dick.
you supposed to do with a bike?
You're just driving on the sidewalk.
That
Eric
too.
managed to get some clever merges as he goes through. One of the lanes is closed, and he gets a good zipper merge, closing up on the very merge point there, saving him some good time.
Full
Nice.
of merge.
Full of merge. Merge!
But Erickson gets there slightly behind David and Kenneth, who
Follow for more hot merging action.
once again are greeted by the same bored Amerindian elf.
I let Kenneth do all the talking.
May I take your hat, sir?
All right, chummers. You two lovebirds have anything that you need to declare or turn over?
Oh,
We're here. We're
of
queer. Get
course.
used to it.
I declare that this
I
is
do
my
declare.
best man.
Oh God, not like this.
Oh, the
No.
vapors.
I say just a sidearm, and I'll pass him my gun and the registration for it if he asks for it.
He takes a look at this and says, "You got to start washing your hands before you use this."
Oh no, I put a fresh grip on it. Remember?
Oh, right, you actually did buy that.
Oh man, this looks nice.
Fair chance.
Very
Do you know a
nice.
notary?
Very nice sidearm,
Eyeballs both sides of it
sir.
and says, "Man, brand new. Sure looks classic, but I can tell this thing's nice and clean."
Very nice sidearm, sir.
But he goes ahead and stows away, says, "All right, pull forward. Cause no trouble."
I respond back, Lord Terestotska. No, I don't. I don't.
A pleasure scanning you, sir.
Remember to pick up your gear.
Remember to pick up your gear at the far kiosk.
And please do not fall asleep as we're scanning. Last time that happened, the alert was going off for 5 minutes before somebody managed to wake them up and push them on.
Remember to collect your
So-
gear at the far kiosk.
The gate opens first on David and Kenneth, and then later on Erickson. The scanner starts moving, the elevator music starts playing. The ding goes off.
Just ding when there's stuff.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
And you get the message that says, "Please retrieve your gear from the far kiosk."
Please retrieve your gear from the far
Please
kiosk.
retrieve your gear from the far kiosk.
Please retrieve your
Please
gear from the
retrieve
far
your
kiosk.
gear
from the
Please
far
Please
kiosk.
retrieve your gear from the far
Please
kiosk.
retrieve your gear.
For the love of God, please collect your gear from the far kiosk. We don't
And then
have all day.
somebody chimes in. Get your shit and get out.
We don't have all day here, sirs. Many people trying to get through the gate.
Oh my god. There's
Hey,
gonna be
Rosie,
some kind of.
we got another stiff in the kiosk.
Don't worry, Jim, he's dead.
It's a different kind of stiff.
Hey-oh. It's there, and he's in back this time.
Hey, no, not like this.
Would you kindly retrieve your fucking gear?
Would you kindly?
Yes, would you kindly?
Would you
I
kindly
mean, I know my
retrieve
driving's
your
good, Kenneth, but
gear?
calm down.
Would you kindly remember that a slave obeys?
So you guys finally make it through after the painstaking bureaucracy and long lines,
Where's Hermes at?
and you drive up to the park. Where go ahead and throw down a perception roll.
Woo! I remember this. Do we have any bonuses?
It's a visual perception, close range, so go ahead and throw up one extra die because it's also well lit.
So well,
Well lit.
Is it lit?
Well
fam?
said.
This park is lit, fam.
extra lit.
Plus Oon. Roll the
Gorgeous.
extra one.
Gorgeous.
Nope, shit.
So, Erickson, go ahead and throw it down.
There we go. So I had.
Oh wait, there's an extra dice on that.
Yep. Okay.
Does
Extra dice. That's
does
2 hits
Tomo
there
need
for
to
David.
Yeah,
does
it's
Tomo
yeah,
need to do
One
the
for
same?
Erickson. So everybody notices a sight they haven't seen in a very long time. That being Asimov in the flesh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Without a mask on.
Well, yes, in a mask.
it's Watch Dogs.
It's essentially Watch Dogs.
And David, You notice somebody that you don't recognize sitting on a park bench by herself with these bright lavender eyes. And Death, you see this is the person you all had the altercation in the parking lot of the Stuffer Shack with. And the inside of the Stuffer Shack. And the shooting inside of Rin's apartment.
Yeah. Is
And in the backseat of my car.
And
I was gonna assume that Death explained some things to me, like he basically
Yeah.
admitted whatever he
right,
did.
And
you have
like-
no
and
idea
then
who
I'm
this
like-
is still. You don't recognize
But I still have
them.
no idea.
And
then I pointed out-
shortly thereafter, you manage to snag a taxi up to the area, or an Uber, whatever you want to call it. You get some transport to the park, and you roll in with everybody, including Asimov in the flesh, chilling in one area, and Lilium on her own on a park bench, spaced out and reading.
essentially.
So then I point out to Harpy. Yeah, that over there, that's the son of a bitch who was attacking Rin and trying.
So I have a
I
quick
shoulder my
question.
rifle and look through my scope. Right?
So we have Ubers now, but if we had, you know, like the Futurama tubes, would it be called a tuber?
Not like this.
Oh god.
I like
Fuck
it.
off.
I like it.
Oh gosh.
Nice. I'm gonna just
So-
size her up through a scope and be like,
About a B cup.
With your perception of two,
Uh.
she looks rather tough, although her body language right now is very mild-mannered.
Tuberculosis.
So it kind of looks like the gentle giant kind of feel, only this is more like the gentle cut and MMA fighter build.
So
The gentle Ronda Rousey. Okay.
I was thinking it.
Yeah.
No. That's not a thing. Gentle Ronda Rousey is never gentle. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying.
It's the I work out, but it's to make myself strong and not to hurt you.
Okay. So can we get measurements here, like breast size?
Oh my
and
god.
Perception
That's your
check.
wheelhouse, my man.
I mean, it's a synthesize. It's like a fucking synthetic chest, so it's meant to look real.
So,
Her-
but,
her-
but are we talking about Motoko
Like Willie
Kusanagi from like?
I would say that. Yeah, that's probably.
Yes. Then I will. That's my woman. Fuck you guys. I
Damn.
instantly done.
I have already been hitting on that, so
Jeez.
getting
With
that.
either of you. Because this is a fucking player character. Can we stop?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Stop
I don't
this.
know that yet. I haven't decided. I don't know what's going on. I just know she's
Among
trying to
Us.
attack my friend. So
Yobo rolls up though,
Yeah, but I would have explained it to you.
gets out of the cab, and
still attacked him.
it looks like everybody is around, but there's no contact here yet. And it doesn't look like anybody's really been interacting with Lilium at all, aside from the brief shouldering of a rifle in her direction, which she completely just ignored
Yeah.
through reading.
through reading.
Eating.
And did she ignore it, or did she just not notice? Because she
Just it completely ignored. It's not nothing. No response.
I'm gonna walk over and put a hand on the barrel there.
really, I was just using it to get a better look.
You
But,
don't
yeah.
point a gun at somebody that you don't intend to kill, my friend.
I mean, she
I mean, he still
also-
could.
I'm not intending not to kill her. The hell was that about?
Nice double negative.
Yep.
You go.
I will
Wait, that's a
slightly
slight
lower
definitive.
my rifle.
This is why I
Slightly.
don't pull my pistol out ever.
Again, I don't trust the bitch. Said that like 5 times.
So, you guys are here for a while now. Lilium's been here for about half an hour before anybody else shows up.
So is Rain like still in the hospital at this point, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rin's in the hospital. Rin K's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's still nursing those gunshot wounds.
I'm gonna shoulder my rifle.
Rin is definitely hopped up on some pain pills right now.
That's good.
But you all are just waiting around for this supposed meetup that's supposed to happen. And tension kind of rises as people start getting impatient, people start getting hungry. Yeah. It's already a cold day, and just being outside on it is making it even worse.
I'm feeling great. I'm not
These
nature.
new people don't know how to meet.
And a few of you kind of have this creeping suspicion that Asimov totally let you guys down, or something was gone wrong.
Yeah.
And just
So we hate
when,
Asimov now.
just when the anxiety kind of reaches a fever pitch, there's a motorcycle, a very quiet, clean engine, rolls up through the park. Sorry, taking a drink. Very quiet,
Rolls up
clean
through the
engine rolls up through the park.
So
With-
quiet, it silenced the GM.
Yeah.
Jeez.
With a dwarf on the back of it, whose feet have like extensions to reach the I guess it would be the what are those called where your feet rest on a motorcycle?
Pegs.
Pegs, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, it has extensions on the pegs.
That's hilarious.
But he hops off after parking the bike, goes up and says, "Well, I guess they weren't wrong about being a motley crew, but you guys are gonna have to do."
What? We're the Motley Crue?
Hey, that was a good band.
He
I know,
looks at
right?
you completely nonplussed.
That classical music is great.
Classical, that's ancient.
You can't just sit
No,
here in the
it's
dark
not-
listening to classical music.
If you hadn't turned on the lights and turned off my boombox, I could have.
So
It's not classical music at this point. It's oldies.
The golden
he
oldies.
does. He kind of looks around, sizes you up for a second, and says, "All right. So, I take it you all already know what you're gonna be moving."
Literally no idea.
Nope.
No, we don't.
Well, teaches me to trust a man again.
I know.
And you haven't told them.
God damn it, Asimov.
The amateurs he sets me up with.
He's a good hacker. He's just not.
Asshole
He's
mob.
not good with people.
He's in the Neopets.
That's like 3 of us here are not good.
Yeah.
Dear
I'm
God, the
great with
next
people.
time I work with Jack, I'm going to just absolutely slap him around with a trout. All right.
That
Trout
sounds
trout?
fishy.
Why?
So, look,
Why? Why would you do
you
this?
guys are going to be moving some stuff into Terran guy. You know that, right? At least
That
where
I
you're
know.
going.
That would know.
All right. And the point of this is you're going to be moving some drone boosters. They
Booster.
they tie into the accelerator on a drone and allow them to accelerate faster. It doesn't increase the top speed, but gives it more horsepower.
So it's literally a speed boost.
And there's a lot of
Torque
reasons we're
booster.
doing this. I'm hoping that one of you got filled in because I really don't want to explain it to you over and over again. That's not my job.
No need. Just what is package.
All right, you guys made it across the border fine. That was your test. So I guess we can go ahead and get it. There's a dead drop not far from here. We'll go ahead and grab it there. You guys load up. Make it over to Tier Terrangeir. There's somebody that you're going to need to meet over there. He's our point of contact. He's going to be the fence. He's a orc named Drake.
I bet his music's just as bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did he at least call you on your cell phone?
Oh god.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but don't mess with him. A lot of people on the street say he's got dragon blood.
Probably hence.
Because
the
he's
name.
got bad blood.
Does he have Dragon Balls?
I
Dragon dildo.
I love the gong. But no, for real, don't mess with him. You get him the stuff, get back, or do whatever you want to. But make it quick. We want to have this stuff over by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Anyways, here, let me take you to where it's at. And he gets back onto the motorcycle and starts it up and starts rolling at like a very, very slow clip. So it's easy to walk behind him.
While this is happening, I'm gonna ping Mr. S and see if he's got anything he wants done while I'm done in tier.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably something that's not gonna require me to be in full spec.
At this point, like Lillian's just gonna close the book app that she was reading her fucking book on and just follow the person. Like, kind of. Hang on, let me look at this and see if I have this.
That's a roll to discuss drones with this man.
Oh, yeah.
Roll to touch
So-
each other.
As he's driving along, Asimov starts kind of striking up a conversation about drones, about drone racing, about his history, about all kinds of specs and technical stuff and everything. And this guy's a little bit on the crass end, but once you start speaking his language, he starts really taking off and goes on about different kinds of races that he's seen, the weaponized battle drone races and stuff like that. How it
That's some cool shit.
the kill circuit, as they call it.
It's like BattleBots, but drones.
That's some cool shit.
And he starts going on and on and on, talks about just all kinds of different crazy stuff and listening to your stories.
Nice.
Lilium, that is fine for a success. But he kind of coasts over to this really big tree that looks like it's been climbed by kids and teenagers all over the place, because there's carvings up and down the tree all over. A loves M. Ted was here.
It's here.
Jet Black lives.
Eat it, Jack.
Yeah, like just everything. There's one at the very top that says "Eat at Joe's."
Perfect.
No.
No, actually, if it's Seattle, it
Are there
would
any
be,
penis carvings?
it would be eat at Dick's.
Oh, God.
I,
But he says, "All right, obviously, I'm too short to climb this thing. But if one of you wants to go up there, there's a box that has everything you need. Might be a little bit on the heavy side, though."
I guess I'll climb it.
How are you going to lift it? It's heavy.
I can just push it.
But it
I'm
would.
gonna catch it.
It's a pretty. It's not a heavy. It's not a heavy case, is it? It shouldn't be.
I'm echoing through somebody.
Pepper.
Sounds
We're
like
echoing through Pepper.
That's weird. My mic shouldn't be on. Okay. Well, I know why my mic's doing this. It's because my computer's being overtaxed by stuff. Hold on.
Oh,
There we go. There we go. That's done.
Okay.
Actually, that she could just use the grapple gun that's in her arm
I mean, I have a
to
weapon
get
too.
up to the tree.
What the fuck? Do you have like 20 different guns in your arm?
Yes, I have a taser for a hand. I have a submachine gun built into an arm, and I have a grappling gun.
Oh god.
I'm
So,
Yoma
fucking
just
decked out.
okay.
Lilium. Yeah.
Ah,
Who was it who
connection
offered
is
first to
best
climb the
water.
tree? Someone offered it first. Was it
Nyomo.
Nyomo?
I was
Yeah.
gonna fly, so
Yeah. So Nyomo starts.
yeah, I'm
to
gonna climb
fly
up the tree.
Nyomo starts to fly up the tree, and David goes to like the base of the tree, like he's about to climb it, and then Lilium just takes out her grapple arm, fires it at a branch, and zips up to it. Then grabs this box under one arm, and zips back down to the ground.
What? What's the point in that?
I'll just
He's like, guys, really? You couldn't do that?
like she's just gonna set the box down and then kind of just step away from it.
And Lilium, this box was rather on the heavy side. It was probably a good.
Do I need to
40-ish
do I need to
pounds.
roll do I need to roll a strength check?
Please do.
Okay.
And
Do
before
double strength.
Double
Oh.
strength. Okay, that's much
Yeah.
better.
I was gonna say, and before goes
Double
up there, attempts to get the box, fails horribly, and just comes back down. Shit.
All
So
right.
you look
Yeah.
cool.
Strong.
With 4 successes on that, Lilium just tucks it under one arm and brings it down on the grapple.
Good.
And looks a little bit apologetically at Neomo.
Like, sorry, I didn't. mean
Sorry,
to-
babe.
Yeah, sorry. So like quietly apologize and sets the box down and steps away from it.
Not even listening.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shut down. Shut
So-
down.
The dwarf leans over the box and kind of cracks it open a little bit.
With the boys.
God damn it.
It's not
The
cold.
boys are back in town.
Well, it is cold outside,
But the
Uh-huh.
box is-
and you got nobody to love.
It's,
Damn.
it is bullshit that there are just thousands of songs about Christmas, but there is only one song about the boys being back in town.
Why? Why is it gotta be like this?
So,
It's truly the worst timeline.
We are like this, that's why. It is us.
like I said, the dwarf ends up cracking the box open, looks inside, and there's these long, like just over a foot long metal tubes that are about 3 to 4 inches in diameter.
A series of tubes.
I was gonna say, is it
The
the internet
internet.
box?
Jed, this is the internet.
Dun dun dun.
He closes it back up again and says, "Yep, these are them." All right.
The internet's.
So, agreed upon price, 5K ahead. You guys go ahead, get this delivered. He'll deliver. You'll be COD. So, ships on delivery. Any
So
further
the-
questions?
Do we get 5K now? Because you said 5K initially.
Delivery.
No. Yeah, 5K went on delivery.
Oh, okay. I was just clearing that up because you said now, and then you said 5K initially, and then you said something about on delivery.
Oh, right.
It's all good, babe. I got you back.
But anyways, though, as the dwarf gets back on the motorcycle, there is this unmistakable percussive sound and ringing from the distance as a high caliber shot ricochets off the tree that Lilium had just climbed out of.
What the fuck?
Well then.
So,
So
High
we need to
caliber
do-
Shield
perception. I
would
can.
my fucking radar have picked up somebody shooting at us?
What kind of radar is it?
It's ridiculously good. I gotta look it up again.
Right. Sorry.
1 second, I'm checking some things.
In the meantime, can I just make a good old fashioned perception check with where's my gear? With my glasses that have vision enhancement and vision magnification.
Go for it. First, I want you to make a hearing check, and then you'll do a visual one.
A hearing check. So that would
Yes.
just be straight perception, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I
I
want
guess we should probably all roll perception. Now, do we get tax off with this? Considering.
Yeah, the tax off will apply.
By the way, Jim,
Well,
can I
yes.
retcon that I brought my holdout instead of that other pistol? Just because I just
That's fine.
realized I have a specialization in holdout.
That's a fine retcon.
Make a meme check.
Okay.
Perception.
So this radar sensor, this device emits ultra-wideband and terahertz radar
Holy
in
shit.
short step frequency pulses.
It has a limited range.
Looking at it.
William's a freaking beast.
Taxoff does not enhance hearing, does it?
It would give you a better analysis of your own hearing.
So
Oh, it
2.
would.
So it'd still give me a +2. Okay,
Yes.
so. Alright.
Oh, that's why I get +2s, because tax. I was trying to figure out how my weapon stuff was all +2s. Makes sense now.
Okay.
So we're doing
So-
hearing and then whatever.
Lilium definitely has
Ah!
close. You need to slash
Okay,
that.
so it's rating 2 for range.
It's 1 ping only for range.
How's that?
Okay, 6 successes. That is the visual or the auditory end of that.
That is my auditory.
Okay, so Neomo, Lilium, David. Wait, no.
My 2.
David,
my
the
2.
first one.
with
Yeah,
the
you're
audio.
2. Okay, so Neomo, Lilium, and Death, and Erickson are able to roughly triangulate the shot as coming off from an extremely long distance at the top of what looks to be some kind of plateau or forested
Does somebody tell
geography
me.
that's elevated.
Alright.
quickly tell me? I can swing my rifle and go look in that direction. That's what that other perception
Okay.
is for sight.
Go.
Anyways, though,
Look
so
behind us.
yeah,
Got it.
everyone has a rough idea of where it's coming from, except for David, who has the general direction.
As for
And
this,
the visual range is going to be a long distance. The magnification will apply. Anybody who's doing visual stuff will be taking -3 dice on it. For range.
what about
And
this?
we'll eliminate that. So
Um,
Lilium has full. Nyomo has full.
Alright, so I would be getting... For my glasses, it's a rating 4, but my vision enhancement's rating 3, so what does that do? Again?
The vision 3, the general rating 3 means that you're going to have 3 extra dice.
Oh,
The
okay.
magnification 4 means that you'll cut off 4 dice of range penalty. So
My-
you're going to be rolling at full dice with an extra 3 from the enhancement.
Alright.
Add that as
Do you
well,
want-
so...
I'm gonna assume that Death points out, and I'm like, I couldn't really tell where it's coming from.
Yeah, I'm pointing it
Oh.
out. It's over in the hills right
Do
there.
you, do you
I'm
The
gonna-
hills have eyes.
shoulder
do you
my
want the
scope.
do you want the visual one again?
I have that for you.
Okay.
Rim.
Yeah.
Let me roll
What
a
I was gonna
visual
say.
then.
Here is mine visual.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the my 4 success roll with me looking down my scope in the general direction.
All right, I'm gonna write this down. But that radar that I have emits out to 100 meters.
Okay.
That's kind of short-ish.
It's a long distance, but it's not a very long distance.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
long inside of a building, but
Right. So, the perception that you guys take, the issue being that this is from a forested region where there's tons of cover, you cannot tell where that shot rang out from, but it was a miss.
That's where they're exactly wrong. I can go astral and quickly zoop right over there.
Clever girl.
Hello, train.
I like trains.
Alright.
I like
so,
turtles.
so I have to do an
I love
assensing
lamp.
for that. My assensing. What is my assensing?
I'm
7
gonna pull
again.
out my shield and go blend in with some trees.
And
I
nothing
hide
I'm
behind shield.
and nothing I'm wearing in real life can affect my astral stuff. So
Correct.
I'm gonna zonk out immediately.
Are you in cover?
I'll just be down. I mean, it's far.
There's a dead, there's a dead body in the
I
I
middle.
just I heard the
Bro.
shot and we just watch him fucking just go, just limp, just. bleh.
Just- and then
I
I'm-
think Asimov's been shot. Oh, he's fine.
you don't know that.
you know what?
Whether or
I'm
not.
just gonna do this. Why not
Doctor.
today?
But
Well, no, I mean it hit the tree, so yeah.
either way,
So-
I'm gonna.
Napkin, what is that roll there for?
Oh, I didn't mean to
Assensing?
put the. Why did I put an exclamation point? Oh my god.
There's no 6s, so it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, I didn't even. put an exclamation point. I was typing and it just
crapped right on there for you.
yeah.
Good shit.
That's some good shit right there, man. Yep, some good shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's your sensing roll?
Yes. Essentially, technically, he can't really outrun the speed of Pixie.
Exactly. So you go astral and find there is a whole bunch of animals in the woods, as it's pretty densely populated and actually non-urbanized. But there is somebody up in the top of a tree, balanced in like a little perch between branches, who has a sniper rifle about half a kilometer, maybe 3/4 of a kilometer away.
Okay.
Fucking knock him out with
Is
some
he?
bolt.
So he could technically be doing an extra shot. Did we ever discuss about getting to a talismonger? Because you were doing that. And they don't
Oh, right,
fast
shit.
forward.
Yeah, we can go ahead and retcon that. So yeah, you could get yourself a talismonger, but you wouldn't have the time to
attune.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can pick up fetishes for your spells.
Yeah, I just really wanted to pick up. I don't know how much they cost. I wanted to pick up one for stun bolt and one for acid stream.
All right, give me 1 second to look this up to make sure I have the prices right.
Wow. Price is not right.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, sorry, folks. You didn't win this time.
The price is wrong, Bob.
The price is wrong.
The price is wrong, Bob.
All right.
Bob's been dead for 40 years.
Okay, I guess I'll cast stun bolt at a 4/6 then.
All right.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
The lightning bolts.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Damn it! I brought that up last
Lilium,
time.
you cannot get anything in mutual signal range on your scan.
Shit.
All right, here we go, baby. And I had to resist that drain, so
I cast stun bolt at the darkness.
And reroll the character
Would
with
you
actual
kindly?
stats of being useful.
okay, I take no drain. Yay.
Good shit. And
Good shit, good shit. That's some good shit right there. That's some good shit.
so yeah,
That shit.
the
I think there's something wrong with Red, guys.
we broke him. We broke him. That's all there is to it. We broke Rin.
Told you, it's National Good Shit Day.
Some good shit right there. But yeah,
If you don't adhere to National Good Shit Day, you can get your bad shit out of my face.
that's some good shit right there.
You better be
Why
ready
are
for
we like this?
more than the weekend afterwards, buddy.
Because we're good shit right here, man.
I think we're rescheduling now, sadly.
We are living memes.
Same.
Alright. So, you unleash a stun bolt on him from the astral plane. And you watch as his balance in the tree teeters, but he manages to slightly hold on.
Do I notice tree ruffles with my 4 perception while looking through my scope?
You do not. It is, again, 3/4 of a kilometer away.
Damn.
But I have a sniper rifle. The
You
scope.
do, but you're still trying to figure out the exact vector. You're scanning the whole
That's
region.
true. True. If he would have been knocked the fuck out of the tree, that would have been great. I'm like, oh, like there he is. Plink.
Does he have any pan on? I suppose we could do a scan for that.
Like
I
I
got it.
said, Lilium just looked for it, but there's nothing in mutual signal range that he can grab. She.
Herm. Sure.
And there's no visual things I can do.
But, like, I remember reading this actually.
You
people
can't
were
like
using-
acid blast the tree or anything. You're astral. Can he affect physical things in the astral realm? No, he can't.
He can, but
as
not
long
with
as
that
they're
kind of
living.
spell.
Not with an acid stream spell, only with the stun bolt spell.
No, or
And plus,
any mana
even
type spell.
even just a force 1, even just a force 1 acid stream is 3 drain resisting. It's
I don't even know what I'm supposed to resist for my spells. I might actually be able to cast a AoE spell over there in that general direction.
No.
Mind bomb.
Do
Well,
I just say
you could
land
do it
bomb?
just at full range. It's line of sight, so as long as he can see there, it's good.
Yeah.
Mind bomb.
I don't have mind bomb. The fuck is mind bomb?
So it's
That
like a
was
it's
actual-
like a cyberware thing you can install.
I was gonna say, is it an actual spell?
That's a it's a data bomb, isn't it? Data
Yeah, it's it can either be like a tiny little
How do
small
I
data bomb, or it can be like a area wide data bomb.
How do I know like how wide?
I
the
think he's
AoE
talking about like the implanted bombs that you put in people's
Yeah.
brains.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Why are you saying mind bomb all the time?
Mind bomb.
Mind games.
It sounds like some sort of drug.
Because
Mind bomb.
he's Chris Angel's older brother who just didn't quite get the memo.
You know what? I'll just
Mind freaking is mind bomb.
Hey,
you know
so,
what?
like,
Since
what-
I
how-
didn't.
What is
since
the
I-
max range on any of the spells? Like, none of this stuff.
The line of sight.
It says line of, so line of sight just means almost.
Yes.
Curvature of the earth.
Yes,
Yes.
literal curvature of the earth line of sight.
Wow, that's kind of
That's-
ridiculous and OP.
That's 2 Mile Sniper.
But okay, well, on the next question, how big is these things? Like, I assume it has to do with the force they cast it at, but
Yeah, it's usually 1 meter per force
no,
Full
for
force.
AoE.
that's not big, I guess. I think I can only cast at max, like, so like my magic's only 3, so I can only cast it to 3, right? Or something.
You can cast up to 3 without straining yourself, or up to 6 if you want to go crazy.
Mhm.
Go for 6.
Go crazy.
Don't fucking do
Oh
it.
baby. Oh,
You say
baby.
don't do it.
Do not do this.
Do it.
Oh baby,
No,
oh
I-
baby, oh baby.
To let this.
Come to the dark side.
You know what? I'll just Kamehameha him to death.
Fucking.
What, do you
Okay,
have
so-
another?
Just gonna start shooting
Rin,
magic
those
into
fetishes are
Seattle.
actually really cheap.
What is
Hmm?
really cheap?
Rin, those fetishes are actually really cheap.
You're talking,
What?
not Ren. You're talking to
Napkin.
me.
God fucking damn it! I am
One of these
sorry.
days.
How dare you insult me? Like,
Fuck me!
How dare you mock this son of a shepherd?
Who damn heart the son of a shepherd?
Fuck me! Why am I so
Curse you, Ed boy.
bad at this?
Why are you so broke back? The world may never know.
Hey,
Oh god.
Come
that was
check
I
it.
good.
am
You'll
so
find out.
sorry. I have been getting better at that.
You have.
But
Hey,
the,
again,
the,
Pepper-
the character swap threw me for a loop. It reset my brain.
It's okay.
I am so sorry about that napkin.
So fetishes are really cheap.
Yeah, they're like between 100
My
and
fetish is
500.
expensive.
Oh no, my experience fetishes are really expensive, especially if you want to like commission art and stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
I knew you were gonna go there.
I mean, especially if you want to turn your house into like one of these places, you know, like a fungeon.
Let's
Sit with the
let's stop it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Police
level-
Well, I
change
will
what
cast
they do.
one more Stumbolt at the 6 rating.
But anyways,
One
though,
more stumble, that's
so
all.
what you notice is, as this person gets like after they got knocked loose a little bit, they jump down from the tree, but you still have a clean line of sight to them.
Yeah, clean line of sight. You can't outrun
Wait.
Astral, bitch.
So did we see him since I was scanning there? Did I see him jump out of the damn tree now?
This is literally like canopy coverage.
Is it-
What?
Is there a
Except
way
for
that I
Lena,
can make
yeah.
my Stumbolt somewhat, recognizable from a distance, or no?
Is that
If not,
fireworks?
It's just
Yes.
literally a bolt of mana. It's completely invisible.
okay, so I'm just gonna, one more 9d6, 5 him a rating 6 Stumbolt on his dumbass.
Ooh.
And no point in throwing edge on it.
Hmm.
Damn.
Guys, check.
So
William's like right
Yes.
next to me.
this one ends up stumbling him a little bit as he
Okay.
starts running. And he's still very much up and kicking, but a little bit bodied. It's kind of like you just gave some dude a sucker punch, and then he starts running away.
And I'm resisting all of my stuff today for some reason. Holy shit.
That is beautiful.
Because
So-
thankfully in Chummer I can roll I highlight next to it, and it actually tells me what force I can cast it at and what my drain resistance is.
Nice.
I can cast up to Force 12 Stun Bolt and only have to resist 5.
Lilium ends up hiding behind a bush against the direction where she believes the shots were coming from, with the box in tow.
You hid behind a tree. What?
She moved.
Wow, that was a more efficient hiding.
I feel kind of cheaty just chasing down this guy, stun bolting him left and right.
Stun bolt, stun bolt, stun bolt.
Stun
Well, I
bolt.
mean,
I feel like I'm some LARPer. Magic bolt!
Well, you are in a forest in
missile.
Seattle, so
Okay, you
There
know
you
what?
go.
Fuck it. Last one.
Pulling at all the stops.
Yeah,
Like I
last
said,
one.
Salish area is not like metropolitan. It's actually been reforested to some degree.
Okay.
We feel
This
better
one
in
he
the
has a high
forest.
chance of actually resisting on, so...
Not with the fact that he's already been wounded to some degree. But he does manage to resist it. So you see the stun bolt astrally fizzle on contact with him.
he put up his shields.
No, he just kind of powered through it.
He's
His
powering
actual
through
shield.
with only 3 dice. Holy crap. And I resist that
oh
drain.
shit.
I resist that drain, baby. I resist that drain.
Hell yeah. But
So,
yeah, he is
That's-
taking off through the forest at this point with
Yep.
sniper rifle in tow, just kind of dragging it in one hand.
so you gonna tag him the rest of the way?
He really can't get away from you. You can just keep plinking
Yeah,
away at him.
Yeah, I can. You know what? I
Just get him till you knock him out.
It just feels kind of cheap to me, though, that I can do that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but you're
it's-
the-
it's
you are
the goal of
literally
the power.
character.
You're the literal only person that can do this. So
Yeah.
it's not
Mhm.
cheap. This is
All
your
right.
job. Do it.
Okay, it's my job. Plink him one last time at another 4-6. Oh,
One-
God!
Not like
Oh,
this.
one more time.
Fuck that.
Critical
Not like
glitch. Come on.
Actually, you know what? I am rolling. I'm spending an edge.
Why
on
would
that.
you bother? You can just keep throwing more and more at him. It
Yeah,
doesn't
might as
matter.
well. But I gotta resist this one.
What the fuck?
Like
Nice.
3d6. What?
Oh, because it didn't have...
Nothing.
There we go. Much better.
Jeez.
And
I
I
was like,
resist
what the fuck did I
again.
do? So both of you resist the spell.
He's probably like, "What the fuck? What's coming out?"
Yeah,
What's up?
he's literally just getting bombarded by a spirit, basically, is what's happening.
You
He's
angered-
Gosh.
Gosh,
know.
remind me not to
If
piss
only I
off these spore spirits.
If only
So-
I could. If only I could make weird noises in the astral to freak him out. You've angered the forest.
In essence, what is happening in the astral plane right now is you are racing along overhead and pinging at this like somewhat opaque person down below and basically like throwing stones at him. You
Get
can
out my-
imagine like a drone floating above somebody's head in real life and just continually flinging stones at them.
Flinging drones at them.
No, you
Just
know what? It should
dropping
be like a
tinier
paintball
drones.
gun or an airsoft gun.
Yeah, that's exactly
Take-
what it is, really. It's like a
take-
paintball gun.
That shit hurts. So
It really
that's the
does,
thing
dude.
where-
I've
Depending
had
on where
my
you get
knuckles
shot.
cracked open on one.
All right, and I.
Boom.
Ow. How the hell did that happen? That's...
I was
Point
shot
blank?
full auto at close range.
Okay, yeah, point blank.
One time I accidentally we were shooting at some guys, and the guy that was next to me ran in front of me, and I shot him in the
Oh.
temple, like point blank.
Oh!
That can kill somebody, can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had
I
the
assume he was
helmet
wearing a
on,
helmet.
but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
still, like,
I'm
it
wondering if I
literally
should-
knocked him on his ass. Like, he was out for the barest second.
I'm wondering if I should actually take a specialization in my spells at some point.
Well,
For
yeah,
some
why would you
reason,
say mage?
I feel like
Did your
those
website
combat
work?
spells are dealing too little damage, but I don't see.
You feel like
where else
whose
it would
combat
be?
spells are doing too little damage?
Uh,
Nemo's?
Yeah.
I feel like they are too. I don't know. I
SR
don't know what
205. Let's see here for Stumble. SR
Well,
205.
it's,
I'll look it up and you go.
Okay. There's a specific area though that's actually like really important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everything says dice pools 8.
Okay,
What-
the
is that
damage
not
value
the
for combat
damage?
spells is based on force. And then
Oh.
okay, so I guess it is always force. It just also limits
The successes.
Okay, that does make sense. So you actually did knock him out after the second one, and I'm gonna retcon that.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So the most that you can do with a combat spell is double damage on your force. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Cool, well, it's force divided by 2 plus 2.
That's the drain value.
Oh, that's okay. That's the
Oh, that's not
thought
the
that was damage.
that's not the drain value on a stun bolt thing.
That was for one of his spells.
Oh.
That's for mine, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense when it comes to combat spells. I was wondering why it was so weak.
Where does it show the damage at? For me, I don't do it anywhere.
There's a specific formula that you use for it.
Oh, I'm gonna need to. You're gonna have to help me out with that, because eventually I'll use magic, or I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be the adept that never uses his magic, probably.
Pretty much.
The way it goes, Harpy, is when you choose a force, the force serves as your base damage value, and the number of hits you can get on that is also limited to the force. So let's say you cast a spell at force 3 and get 5 hits. The damage value is 3, because your force is 3. But it also cuts off those 5 hits at 3. So at most, you're going to be dealing 6 damage.
So,
3
so
plus
wait,
3.
is it 3 plus? I was gonna say, so is it force plus the hit value or whatever?
Yes, yes.
So if you do 6 and you hit 6, then you would hit. You get 12.
Yeah, 12, exactly.
All right. So on top of that, that's I will zip
yeah.
back to my body and inform everybody that there is now a knocked out sniper in the forest.
Nice. So what's with the dice pool modifier on there on those spells each? Is that like what it is to hit? Or
That's
like
your
the pool I
spell
get to hit?
casting.
Yeah, that's actually what you use to cast that spell.
Oh, nice.
Each spell will be using a different die pool because
Yeah.
of the focuses you have, your specializations, all of that shit.
Like
just
my
realized.
my healing's 11, increased reflexes is 11, and stuff like that.
Christ.
But
Thanks
anyways,
to my
though,
big old spirit
getting
in there.
back to the gameplay, you you took a big shot at the sniper in the tree that almost knocked him out. He jumps down, starts to run. You take another shot, and he is out cold
Dead.
and fell asleep on the forest floor, basically.
He dead.
You've angered the forest.
Yes, indeed, you have.
Great. Let's go tear him limb from limb.
All right. Informed them that informed them of the sniper in the forest, that he is knocked out. Don't know how long it's going to take him to wake up, but
Yeah,
we
Lillian's
should
just
get
gonna-
moving.
Lillian's just gonna hang out with the box.
The dwarf was huddling like right beside the tree, and he kind of peeks out and is like, is it safe, guys?"
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there actually, and I'm not gonna bother him personally, but I'm not the dwarf. I mean, the shooter. I'm gonna reach into his comlink, and I'm just going to fucking dump the entire contents of his comlink.
Well, that's a bit of a hike and a bit of a search to find him, considering that he's in the forest. But
Yeah, but we can go off of the mage knows where he is.
yeah. I'm just letting you know. It's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hike, and we don't know if there's going to be anybody else, if he might have been recon or anything like that.
I doubt it was recon if he was already attacking.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna hand my repeater drone to the pixie, and then I'm just gonna tell her to get near the body, and then I can piggyback off of that drone and get into their comlink.
It's half a kilometer away. You want me to fly that far away from
Yeah.
the party?
That's like asking Pepper to walk that far.
RL?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not that far. I mean,
Yeah, but my legs are fucked.
Lillian could probably just grapple since there's a lot of trees.
That's
Put it in
how I
Spider-Man?
grapple.
She was gonna
Yeah.
Spider-Man away there.
Yeah, but it's a matter of actually convincing her to do it, considering literally none of you have spoken to her yet.
Well, you're kind of being, cold shouldered. Nobody really trusts
I mean, I paired up with her
Mhm.
behind a tree, and I was gonna be like, "Damn it," but whatever.
Despair.
So
Made
is
them.
there
It was
is
there
there
for
a
3
body of
seconds.
water between
That's a
us?
negative.
Yeah, it's half a kilometer is not that far.
Right.
No.
Fine. If I die,
I'll
I'm
make the
going to-
trip, gosh.
No, I'll make the trip. It's easier for me to fly over everything.
Exactly. You can just fly in the canopy. Nothing will see it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Here's
And
my
I can
job.
and I can conceal myself, so nobody's gonna notice.
You'll just like see Asimov pull out his drone, like he's like limp on the ground at first, and then he kind of stares a little bit, pulls out a drone, just holds it straight up, still laying down.
As a
You're
mob.
basically-
Why did you
about
even
3
go
city
like
blocks.
hardcore anyway?
3 to 4 city blocks is what you're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can do that quickly.
Mhm.
Flying's a lot easier when you can go over buildings.
So,
shit, that's like what, 1 New York block?
Nyomo ends up taking the drone and flying through the park.
I'm gonna
In
go ahead
the
and try
brisk
walking
wind.
with, if that's possible.
What do you say?
In case I said I was gonna walk with underneath him, follow him, I guess, in case anything happens. Because the guy's just knocked out. Not necessarily
Yeah, that
dead.
works fine.
All right. So lead the way, Nappy.
Need that shit, boy.
So yeah, David and Nyomo overhead and David on the ground, trek towards the forest on the edge of the park. And the terrain gets a little bit rough later on because it is a pretty steep upward climb. It's very easy for Nyomo, though, given the lack of ground contact. But
I have
David, go
agility
ahead
and
and make a climbing
gymnastics
check
and
for me.
stuff. Which one?
Climbing.
Climbing
Strength of 1.
What does climbing use? Climbing.
Climbing uses
Uses-
strength.
Uses strength.
Oh.
You don't have.
Rip.
Yeah, using the 1
Rip.
strength that you have.
Don't worry, I have a climbing rating of 2. Don't worry. I took climbing, but forgot I
Really?
could fly.
Ugh.
It'll be useful for when there's really, really, really high winds.
Or when someone like ties your wings together or something.
Oh, that's 2 successes. No, that's 1. I got
That's
1
one.
success.
Single 6. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I get half.
it is a struggle, but with a little bit of help and a lot of being outpaced and slightly encouraged by Nyomo, David does manage to scramble up the large and very steep hillside
Whoa.
Good job.
to get up to the forest area that's more flattened out where the sniper was hiding.
Good job. You did it.
Nyomo recognizes the area and leads to where she dropped him.
I feel like Rin really
And-
wants to die today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with Rin. He's usually not like this.
I'm just around. It's fine. I had like an 8-hour day of work. I'm fucking dead.
He's on some
Okay.
Percocet.
Makes sense.
I'm essentially my in-game representation of myself from just fucking hopped up on something.
Xanax.
But Nyomo and David find this body of a elf in like full ballistic mask and black combat spec. Like not combat spec, but infiltration spec. With a sniper rifle on the ground next to him.
Loot.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's the only reason why I wanted to go, so I could loot that.
You guys are gonna have to smuggle that loot out of the country.
I'll shove it in my bum. It's fine. I'll make. I will make use of it. I'll give half to the pixie,
Morty.
and then I'll take the
You'll
other
get a
half.
mini sub and just
Morty,
go
I
into
need,
the
you to
lake.
I need you to take this sniper rifle, Morty, and put it all the way up your butt. Morty. Morty.
Pretty much.
Take
You know
that
what's funny?
sniper
I
rifle.
just barely started watching Rick and Morty. Like I'm on 2 already. I love it, dude. So good.
Gets better.
That's
But yeah, no.
Uh,
So
I
do I
haven't gotten to that one yet.
do I make it?
Huh?
But yeah. This elf in a ballistic mask, though, with some kind of goggles on with vision enhancement, and a buttload of, like, infiltration spec and all kinds of fancy gear on his person.
Just fucking strip him naked and take all
I
of
was
his
gonna
gear.
say, but no. Do I need to like? Can I try to look and see if he has any identifying markings on him? Because that's kind of weird that somebody would be this decked out and not be with some sort of group or something.
Yeah.
This is kind of sketchy.
So go ahead and throw a perception down. And cracking into the sniper's comm link, that is an easy success, Asimov.
Alright. And then taking all the information off of it.
There's literally nothing. This is a throwaway.
Yep, of course.
So, what do we do with him?
Is
Capture
there
him?
anything on his?
Interrogate him for information?
No, because you'd have to wake him up.
I mean, I could pulls out SMG just to end him, but anyway.
I mean,
So
I could try and talk to him. I am a negotiator.
Yeah, but then you'd have to, like, lug him back.
eh,
We'll figure something out. I'm a pacifist. I will figure this out.
I'll tie him up, throw him in the river, let God sort it out. It's fine.
I will
But
tell you
anyway.
not to do that, exactly.
I will do that anyway because I'm me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I will stop you. It's not like I haven't done before.
You can't because you're not here, bitch. Haha.
I can stop you.
Yeah, but I'm by the lake, so you have to go by me.
Throw him off the cliff. Ooh, that's a good idea. Anyway,
Anyways, though.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, my
Yeah, your perception's out there. So, David inspects the body, the unconscious dude who's on the floor, on the ground rather, and rolls him over, checks the stuff for any insignia. There's a lot of tattoos, a lot of, like, looks homemade in terms of the artwork and design and everything on the gear itself. The black vest has some carving of, looks like a little skull. Yeah, and very, very amateurish paint jobs.
Let's take this symbol down to the people who might know what it is, because just a skull symbol is not very
I
much.
have knowledge of gangs and everything. So
Yeah, but
should I
elf
roll for
gangs?
anything? Is there anything I need to roll for specifically?
You have your knowledge of gang, just roll the rating on that.
knowledge
See.
of gangs, but are
Yeah, I
they
do
elf
knowledge gangs.
grades?
Hey, that's
I
not
have
a question.
cartels, gangs, military, shadow community, all sorts of syndicates,
Go
underworld.
for-
What do you want?
Go for Shadow Community.
Shadow community. They're all the same anyway. But yeah,
Ooh, shadow community.
I've got tons of things. I've been places.
I've been
I covered
everywhere,
wars.
man.
I've covered wars.
With a pen.
So have you?
I've been in a war, bitch.
Damn.
With a
I've
pen.
been in one too.
What have you, though?
Can you remember, though, that you've been in a war?
1 and 1. Oh well.
For some reason on my character sheet it says I initiated, and I didn't initiate.
I thought you said you did last session.
You did initiate. You just haven't actually done the thing.
You haven't finished the quest yet, but you did spend the karma, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Anyways,
Take the credit.
though, so, David, you are scouring your memory for any detail about this skull, and you've seen it before as an avatar from some no-name dude on, like, a Shadowrunner forum. But it was just the one guy. He was there for, like, a week or so and then disappeared again.
I mean, I'm assuming y'all take a picture of it. I can do a data search on it across the web.
I mean, Taxoft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sure, Magic Techsoft. I'll do a data search now.
Magic.
I'm so glad I found that stuff.
What, Taxoft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Taxoft wouldn't help me do it. Yeah. I think I'm trying to figure out which one of my knowledges that I
There
have
aren't
better
any
than
there aren't any programs that help with search, is there?
I mean, search.
It would just be data search. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, for some reason I still have 2 gangs in here. I'm not sure why. I think I misclicked and changed one of them. Change it back up, killing karma.
I'm doing the same with searching.
I should have just did double gangs because I have it twice.
It's much more successful.
Double gang.
Yep.
Sounds like somebody's getting ganged up on.
Oh, boo!
Bang.
It's a gangbang.
Go.
But anyways, though, so yeah, like you said, in terms of that data search, you look it up, and it's pretty easy to find because it's very public info, having been given the rough idea of where to look from Kenneth. Not Kenneth, from David. And you check out some of the Shadowrunner communities, the Shadow communities, and are able to dig up that this is some entry-level runner who was always bragging about his skill with wetworks and how he wants to go and kill somebody for money, but seemed like he wrote like a 13-year-old.
Noob!
So he's a scrub.
So he's literally just a jarrer.
He's got some really good gear. He's got better gear than like all of us.
Definitely a gun
Does he
for
have
hire.
better? Does he have better gear than me? Is the question.
I'm not, probably
I
not.
mean, we
You
killed
have a
him. We
car.
knocked him out, so no.
Basically,
Well,
what
anymore.
you're
Knocked him
looking
out.
at is like he spent all of his life savings on some of this
Garner.
stuff. There's optic enhancements. There's a lot of really flashy looking stuff that he drew all over, and probably got a lot of it secondhand.
I mean, I'm totally gonna like steal his optic and goggles. You said he had goggles or something,
Yeah,
right?
he has goggles.
I'm totally gonna strip those.
He's thinning
things.
his eyes.
Yeah, what? That's not his eyes. That'd be hilarious. Just rip his eyes out. These are mine now.
Oh, by the
I
way,
need some-
did that dwarf have any phony papers for us to get back across the border with the stuff?
Nope.
Great. So we need to forge.
So he got it in here then.
Drone.
Or originate from here. Yeah.
Actually, wait, is the stuff that he gave us contraband to get out?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we're gonna need somebody to build like a makeshift catapult out of some of these trees and just like launch it
Okay,
over.
so we're gonna need a truck,
Trebuchet.
some boxes of fruit.
Does this package weigh less than 90 kilograms, and is it less than 300 meters across across the water?
Is it less than 300 meters? No. Does it weigh less than 90? Yes.
Okay, so I might still be able to make it happen with a trebuchet because hashtag trebuchet memes.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh wait,
Beautiful.
how much can I determine how much I can carry, as it were?
How much you can carry? That is
Yeah.
determined by your body and strength. I don't remember what it is exactly though.
Body
It's
and
determined by thrust.
strength. It's strength plus the body. So my lifting carry is only 2.
Huh. All right, so what kind of sniper rifle and other stuff does he have? I'm eyeing that, even though I just fucking bought one. I'm gonna be so pissed off.
It's gonna be hard to get one better than what you've got.
That's
Yeah.
true, but it's a sniper rifle, which means it's already good. If it's a
But
true
you also
sniper.
gotta determine that he was pretty shit with it.
That wasn't
Blame the user, not the
necessarily
gun.
shit.
He
is
couldn't hit a
very-
target from half a kilometer away. Come on, he's pretty bad.
He is carrying a Walther MA 2100 with that little skull icon on the stock. Once again, very amateurishly emblazoned on there.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
You don't let
20
man.
blazing.
There you go, 420 blazing. So what did you say? It was the Walter MA 2100.
Yes.
Stay.
That is inferior, from what I recall.
It is indeed inferior.
inferior, but a good battle.
Why does it
Just
cost
something to
more
say.
money? What the fuck?
Precision German engineering.
What is this? A Volkswagen?
Take
Yeah,
Krupp
it's
stall.
Audi. It's Audi.
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 I mean, it costs more money, so at least I could hawk it for more money.
Yeah, but we do have to get
No.
it across the border.
And you can't
Well,
hawk it with those shitty emblems emblazoned on it.
Might be able. Somebody will buy it. This is the thing you don't understand. Somebody will buy anything.
There's a market
Especially
for
a sniper
everything.
rifle.
Probably at a
rifle's
lower
badass.
price though.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
free money.
But we got it for free, so
That's what I'm saying.
And
See,
then-
$3.99.
And
Either
with
way.
the fact that it's a forbidden item, it's going to cost a lot more to fence it.
Eh.
Because that's
We
like
got
military
contacts.
grade illegal item.
Again, I'll find somebody.
Yeah.
That is literally like the official sniper rifle of the Confederate American States Army.
Damn.
Really.
Yeah.
Just break it and call it good.
Somebody would like that. I'm not gonna break that.
it's Confederate. Fucking destroy it.
What?
It's un-American.
It's un-American. Somebody will buy it. I have friends that'll buy that.
I'm,
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying, like, you're probably not going to be able to get it across unless
Yeah.
unless you know what you're doing. Break it and then bury it. Fucking destroy this thing. Ruin this guy's day.
No, I mean I'm already stealing his fucking snazzy goggles.
Yeah,
But
fine.
I mean, is there anything else on this guy worth stealing except for his entire like ensemble? Except I don't want to steal his clothes necessarily.
He's got a pair of gecko gloves.
Sure. I'll take those too. Fuck it. Those are the things that help climbing. right?
Anything in my size?
What was his other thing? Oh, he's in like full ballistic gear. Yeah, I don't want that shit.
It wasn't like ballistic gear. It was more of just like an infiltration, like black bodysuit kind of thing. Not really spandex kind of feel, but like just the very flexible attire that lets him climb and move freely.
No, I was gonna say, does it do anything useful? Does it? Is it Opticam? Oh, well, then,
It,
yeah,
it just
no.
looks fancy.
It just looks fancy.
I was gonna say, let's just like strip him and just leave him naked, like, haha. But no, he at least keep his clothes, keep his dignity.
Well,
He gets to
just
keep his dignity.
No, he tried to kill somebody.
go ahead and wake him up and let's figure out what he was doing.
I'm gonna slide.
At this point, I've walked up
sniper on my
there because
own.
I have to make sure he doesn't kill him.
Yeah, I'm going to forward all the information I have from my data search to the group.
Alright. And Nyomo and David are still in the woods. Everyone else is, again, about 4 city blocks away, back in the park still. Sitting around the dwarf who is visibly shaken and thinking about getting back on his motorcycle, but ultimately decides against it. As well as Lilium still hasn't said a word, but has put the box next to Asimov and then sat down next to the tree.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Radio silence.
So,
grabbed his
So
cool
I'm,
shit.
I'm fairly certain I wouldn't be able to carry one of these boosters in my my smuggling compartment cyberware. Yes.
Your asshole? Question mark?
Given that they're about a foot long,
Oh.
no.
That's hot.
Damn.
You might have a little bit
you gotta
hanging
bum
out.
it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where exactly we can hide these things.
The Roadmaster, maybe? Well, I mean, they'll still be scanned out, I guess.
Well, we didn't bring the Roadmaster, did we? Or
I
did
did.
Erickson,
Yeah,
Okay,
he did.
okay.
He had
Okay,
to bring the Roadmaster.
we? Yeah, okay. I thought that we didn't bring the Roadmaster because it was like had illegal shit on it, but I was like I must have misheard.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Fine by me then.
How big are those hidden compartments inside the Roadmaster? I mean, shit.
There's no such thing as hidden from a scan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like on the scan, they might just look like pipes or something. I mean, that's what they were described as.
Mm-hmm.
Do it have any like weird internal things?
That's up
Just-
to GM discretion, honestly.
That's what I'm asking about the GM
like I
right
say,
now.
it looks basically like your standard kind of tubular engine.
Is there anything illegal about that normally?
Yeah, these ones in particular are forbidden modifications to drones that bring it outside of safety specs.
Okay.
Would they be able to see that through a scan, like common sense wise? Or do it just look like a pipe?
Holy shit. So that was a roll to check if I know any good smuggling routes to get off of this island.
Well then,
Oh my
we're
god!
smugglers now.
Smuggle
I am a smuggler.
We Shadowrun now.
All right,
Smuggle
guys.
now.
I was literally wearing sunglasses, and I literally took them off when I saw that.
Oh god.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Smuggling round.
I am not even kidding. You hit 90% on that roll.
Damn,
That is some bullshit.
That's amazing.
Imagine if that had been hedged.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So, yeah. Do you know smuggling routes off of Salish? Absolutely.
Boy, you know
do.
every smuggling route.
You know that there is a private, dock on Salish that kind of rents out boats, paddle boats, and just general, recreational vehicles that will have a couple of specialized ones that you can hire for a higher price that will have compartments underneath the paddles.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Alright, would those be big enough that we can get all of this elf gear out too while we're at it?
Possible.
If we
Hey, we'll win a second
disassemble the rifle.
10-foot-long tubes. The Walther is actually not disassemblable. It's a
All
single
guns.
piece.
All guns can be disassembled.
It's actually described as this one isn't one that you can break down.
Because the thing's at such high fucking tolerances that you just ruin it if you broke it apart.
Mm-hmm.
How do you clean it?
I actually I
Very
have no
carefully.
idea. It's just something that it says this is not a gun that you can break down.
You gotta bring it into our service techs here at Gun Mart, so our
Gun
licensed experts can clean it for you.
Oh, that, you know what? That might
Oh,
be
wait,
it.
wait. It says the downside to this model is that it cannot be disassembled to fit into a briefcase.
Interesting. I think the Desert Strike can be, though,
I
because
think-
it came disassembled.
I honestly would say that would mean that you can't quick disassemble it. You can't have a version of it that is easy to collapse and
Like, easy
reassemble.
takedown, easy.
But
yeah.
Right.
it seems to me like it would still be something that you can disassemble the hard way.
Like,
and-
somebody like me could do that probably in Erickson's van with his tools.
Yeah,
I
me,
assume.
yeah,
Right.
me or you. Yeah.
As long as you have at least a rank in armor and a little bit of time, you can do it.
There you go. Then we can disassemble it. Just put all the parts together and then just.
I don't think I have a rank in armor
Have
specifically.
you guys ever seen the
Okay.
light guns for what was it, Ghost Recon or whatever at the arcade?
Nuh-uh.
No.
Those are things?
Yeah.
I've
let me go
never
ahead and
seen
find
that.
a picture of those,
Dude,
real quick,
find a
because that's
picture of that.
actually what this looks like.
No shit. That's kind of cool. I've never seen a Ghost Recon arcade game, to be honest.
I don't remember if it was Ghost Recon or what. It was some kind of arcade shooter though.
Yeah, okay. Probably not Ghost Recon, but probably something.
Area 51?
Ghost Squad, that's the one.
Oh, Ghost Squad.
Mm.
Still never heard of that, but this might be badass. It's kind of like the Terminator ones.
Shit.
The Terminator ones are like M6 badass normally.
That looks cool as fuck.
Where's this at? What did he post a picture?
I haven't posted the picture yet. I'm trying to find
Oh.
one that is just the gun and not people holding it.
Fuck off, people.
It looks kind of like a weird version of a G36.
Hold on,
But
where
it
is this?
looks like that, and including the whole one piece aspect looking of it.
Ghost Squad Arcade. Image.
I can't find anything that is a really good picture of it exactly though.
That is
Yeah.
definitely a G36.
I posted a picture of the arcade machine in the chat.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, it looks a lot like that, except for sniper rifle version and very single piece mechanism.
Interesting. Those look. I mean, yeah, those are definitely 36s. Those are hot. I like G36s. I like anything made by Heckler and Koch, whatever the fuck, whichever one you want to call it. One of the above.
I'm just showing too. I'm gonna link the picture of the in-game.
The actual gun. Oh, here you go. Here's a picture of what you wanted. This isn't the one, but this is
Mhm.
Oh, that's like a Wall 2000.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
That's
Yeah.
literally what that is, but it's slightly improved. Hence, it's 2100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, there you go. There's just
Okay, yeah.
guns.
Those things were badass in the arcades, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. So it's a
Yeah.
WAS 2000. The WAS 2000 in real life is kind of weird.
It's a bullpup sniper rifle. Yes, it's weird.
Yes, it's definitely
GTA
weird.
5. So,
Well, it makes the barrel longer.
Well, not only that. Well, actually, no. The barrel's like normal, standard sniper barrel length, but
It's more
technically.
compact.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Technically
compact.
speaking, we shouldn't even need to break this thing down, honestly.
No, it's basically the size of a normal assault rifle, just a little bit fatter, like lengthwise.
It's extra thick.
God
Because
damn it, Pepper.
the only reason you need to break down other normal sniper rifles is because their barrel is retarded long.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right, cool. Well, either way, we figured we could do something with it.
So we can stow everything into the thingy-mabobber.
Into the boats.
Into the secret underboat compartment. What was it? There was a movie recently where I saw it had stuff like that. I forgot what that movie was.
How much would this boaty
Oh,
cost?
Baywatch.
So
Be that much.
they're 2-seaters, and the smuggling boats, they're kind of a premium thing. They're the duck boats. Are 50 new yen a piece.
Oh, that's not bad.
And for everyone else, it's 10 new yen for the standard swan boats.
So are we all gonna just take shitty little paddle boats?
No, we
haven't
still gotta
much
get our
to-
vehicles back across.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Here's what's
actually,
gonna
only
happen.
two people have to go on the boat. Yeah,
Here, I'll go
or
with
one
it as well
person.
because I've got a pretty decent endurance. So
Ooh, he's got old man endurance. He must. Yeah, he must
no, I
have
actually
60 hours.
do. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll take that boat across with our shit in it. We'll drop it off somewhere on the other side, and we'll come back and pick it up on a drop later.
The road
Or
master.
we could, have 2 people go on the boats and the rest of us go in the car to meet us back.
and then meet you guys. That's what I was
And then
saying.
and then we'll come back and get our shit.
There's
And-
3
Look at our
vehicles.
We have enough people, guys. What are you doing?
There's
We have
4
enough
people.
Yeah, there's 4 vehicles. I'm sorry. 4
Wait, there's
vehicles.
4?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. No biggie.
Well, yeah,
But-
there's 4 because the boat counts. as
But
one.
then one of
No,
the people
there's
that's
Lilium's,
paddling is gonna
there's
be
the Roadmaster, there's Asimov's, and then there's you and David.
God
The people
damn
that
it.
are paddling can come back and get
Yeah.
in their own cars
Yeah.
and drive out. It's
Yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah. Couldn't they just set autopilot to drive? And we just kind of
Not
have
across
them in
the
a
border.
convoy.
Not across a border.
Should we tow them with the Roadmaster? What does Asimov drive? Don't one of you guys drive a motorcycle too?
Yep. They're
Couldn't it,
motorcycle.
fit, couldn't it fit in the Roadmaster?
Hmm.
Could both our bikes, though?
In theory, one of them could.
We've graduated from can it fit in the Pixie to can it fit in the Roadmaster.
Right.
You
But
start saying,
can the Roadmaster fit in the Pixie?
there you go. I was gonna say,
There,
if you start
we've
saying
gone
shit
full
like
circle,
that,
baby.
we're gonna
Full circle.
roll for anal circumference.
Hilarious amusement.
Burn egg
We've
on
gone
that
full
one.
circle.
The Pixie breaks reality, becomes a black hole bigger than herself.
Jeez.
Black hole ass.
Got an ass like a black.
Wow.
God damn it.
Why? Okay, so is that our plan?
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll manage it. It's fine. I
Yeah.
guess because Lilium, I don't know. None of us wants to touch her shit. She can come back.
We
by
should
herself.
we should probably all leave in the vehicles that we came in. So no, what's gonna happen is the guys the ones who are not getting on the boats are going to go out and they're going to drive across the river. The ones who are in the boat are going to take the boat across the river, drop the stuff off with the guys who drove across, come back, get in our cars and drive out. This is not a complicated process.
No, it's not.
The fuck?
Get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
What?
Who was yelling?
That was somebody here in front of me.
Gotcha. Oh, right, you're out of town on
Yep.
your work laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm out of town at somebody else's house.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
I'm closer to Rin, technically.
I can go with the boat because I took public transportation.
Well, that's a good
Wow.
point. Well, you can't paddle the boat though.
I
You're
can't paddle the
tiny.
boat, but I can provide protection.
That is
We don't
fair
need
point.
Fulfillment.
protection.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't
in
need
case
protection.
there are more people, wow, I'm using common sense when it wasn't requested. In case there are more people backing up the duder with the sniper rifle.
Because you
Damn,
also got to consider
okay,
that as a
Stan, so I see you
border.
throwing shade on the entire group there.
Well, no.
Gotcha,
Also
man.
got to consider that as a border, there's going to be border patrol in the water, most likely. That's how it works in the United States Coast Guard.
Well, I
The
would
Coast Guard
say
isn't border patrol
with
though.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Oh.
I would say with my 9 successes, we can trust that this route is pretty safe.
Are the border patrol
Yeah.
really gonna harass an old man who's just out for a day on the lake? Like, really?
With his granddaughter, the pixie.
Oh, Christ. Adoptive granddaughter.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. We met on OkCupid.
The
Gross.
Neopets.
Yeah.
That
oh,
on
yeah.
Neopets. Oh god.
Damn.
You cannot break the iron curtain of Neopets.
No, you couldn't.
I, for one, trust the 90% success rating on eHarmony.
Oh my.
All right.
Farmer's meat. Woo!
So, moving on. We had Lilium piloting Groundcraft out of there already. Wordlessly, obviously.
Yep.
20d6 to break Neopets, and we get 8 successes.
Asimov, you're gonna fight for your life.
I think that's a good excuse to say that Neopets is no more.
Fuck Neopets.
It's Neomore.
God damn it.
What is that?
Ooh.
Is that Lilium breaking Neopets?
Yeah.
I drive.
Yeah,
How do you
that's-
have 20 d6? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm pretty spec'd for Matrix combat.
I was gonna say your specs for very specific stuff. 'Cause
Everything.
You have stupid dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perception's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's also a glaring weakness that Lilium has,
Sing.
Yeah.
but this is very
Who knows
silly,
what that is?
and I like it. So, Lilium goes back, and we're not going to bother playing the border again because I'm too lazy.
Please retrieve your gear at the far kiosk.
Would you kindly retrieve your gear? Kiosk.
No more.
Because that was a great gag, but it's time to let it go. Please retrieve,
Let it go.
Let it go.
please retrieve your gear at the far kiosk.
There's just a guy passed out in the scan, and that's just going off constantly.
Let them go. Let them go. These aren't
Let
the
my
droids you're
people
looking
go.
for.
Alright. So,
You know, I actually could get a spell that pretty much performs a Jedi mind trick.
That's fucking awesome.
Do it.
Do it, no balls.
Do it.
Lilium
Do it.
gets
Do
out
it.
of there, though, gets off the
Do
Salish,
it.
the Salish Council Island, and back to Seattle proper. Nyomo, Erickson, and who are going to be paddling the boat?
Need multiple people. It can just be me and Pixie.
Gotcha.
Me and Pixie.
She's just standing there on the boat floor, just using her hands to pedal.
There you go.
Whee!
So yeah, you go, and Erickson and Nyomo go across the river. Nyomo's just going to conveniently get off on the far side, because it means less public transit to pay for.
Yep, it's free.
It's magic, you know.
And the
Oops.
Erickson, go ahead and roll me a double body check to make sure you don't need a rest.
Ooh.
He's gonna have a heart attack, the poor old man. My heart! Mi corazón!
Mi corazón.
What is it with your guys' rolls today? I am so glad that there's not a lot of combat going on today. Because you guys are rolling absurd.
I'm sorry, GM. You got bodied.
Ha!
The one day luck does not smile on the GM.
Let the boys hit the floor.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so yeah. You are fine. You paddle to the far side, unload everything with the pixie, and paddle back. Everybody manages to drive across the border just fine, and I'm going to call the session because my head is bleeding.
What?
Oh,
What?
I
Oh,
don't
no.
know why. I think I
Ouch.
strapped something open on my head. I don't think it's that bad, but I still need to clean that up.
Okay.
So, you done for
yeah.
tonight?
Brief intermission.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm sorry about cutting that a little bit short. We'll
Very
definitely
good.
be getting into the
But-
main content of this next week, though. It will be fucking awesome, I promise.
You know what I just realized?
What did you just realize?
I thought we were gonna interrogate this guy.
No, we
Yeah, I was
weren't.
gonna say, what are we doing with this guy?
I was
gonna make
wanting
this
to
We're
work.
just
interrogate
robbing
him.
him blind and leaving him sitting there, I think.
Yeah.
I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone say
Okay.
Gonna leave him there naked in the middle of the forest.
No, I left him there with his clothes. I just took his sniper and his
I mean, I can always go back and
gear.
change that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
get
I'm
somebody,
going to,
somebody put some method of tracing on him so that we know where he goes.
I'll
I'm
slip
gonna-
him
I'm gonna
fucking
shove
Left from
Well,
those tracer
okay.
bullets.
I can't.
Well-
It's like 5 people talking at the same time.
We'll retcon and say put a fucking tracking bullet on him or something. I'll throw it into one of his mini pockets in between something so he doesn't really notice it.
Put it between his
Does he have-
butt cracks.
No, that's not the pocket. That's nature's pocket, though.
Bye.
That's what happens between your
Bye.
buttocks.
My guys.
What kind of no, that probably wouldn't work. I was gonna say if he had the right kind of.
Well, everybody, this is going to be cut short, seeing as our GM is bleeding from the head, apparently. Very strange, although it's probably not too serious. Head wounds are always heavy bleeders, just for the fact that the skin is really thin there, comparatively. So he should be fine. But, stick around and I will have a game of Prey going on shortly. So check me out there. Bye, everybody.